no comment. Nah, to con me to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, to graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. It has come to my attention that you seek a very important answer. How dare I forget to mention that I'm not the one you should have went after, so you pose the question. I strike it down with those hands, but now you stuck in heaven. And the room fills with laughter. This is proclamations, hit a Jora joke. Remember this time, they stay afloat, cause it is a different art to troll. What is woke with the cities across the globe? Watch your smiles or crack the code. Make a bank from all of those who have a pose. Waiting for the next person who can't provoke. Turn their back against me and the curves are closed. No comment. Nah, to con me to face somebody with no context, no comment. Shot it down, to graze the sky like a comet, no comment. I promise to make you feel like you're honest, no comment. It's nonsense to say that you aren't even astonished. You wanna know what's going on in your life? Gotta focus on mine, gotta focus on mine, yeah. You wanna know what's going on in your life? Gotta focus on mine, gotta. I wanna know what's in all the hot times, through all the hot times, through all the hot times, yeah. I wanna know what's in all the hot times, through all the hot times, through all the hot times. Make sure we are blessed to be alive. We soon realize we might have to sacrifice and be concise about what we want to do in life, cause the drive within is what truly is the hot times. Just know we all go through it. We sunk a few shits, but we soon get used to it, but it only really matters how you view it, yeah. Don't matter even if you're new to it, Hot times, dark times, sunshine, that's life. We all thrive, we all cry, we all die. That's life, that's yours, that's mine, that's ours, that's life. Celebrate highs and lows and everything, that's right. Cause we already start from one, even from day one. The grind has only begun. Time to ask yourself what you truly want from. That's the dawn is when you find what you truly want done. Each and every one of us has a different equation. For me, it's all about changing the nation. For others, it's about finding a way to get to the station. Cause all of us are only living our imagination. Don't suffer for other people's validation. Enjoy the process and knowing what you want to be chasing. Remain patient and don't forget to keep tasting. Cause you're the only one who knows what you truly creating.
Spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean.
Right, those are my toes. Y'all make sure that your claims are treed. You know what I mean. Yo, what is Grandma doing back here?
I'm not here for bragging.
There's no way that works.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? Stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me? Step in the fire, get ready to take it high. Real coming out your amplified. Y'all want every black man to be rich and pride. Why these weapons up and turn into shy, huh? Cell phone became your brother.
I have your
Internet
burger,
replace your
ma'am.
mother. You leaving homies on red. No wonder all your friends dead. Jealousy was a centerpiece.
That is a violation.
Enemies sabotage my identity. Why they wanna treat me like a Kennedy? They wanna affect the legacy. Protect the heart. I cut off the extremities. I'll never be another piece in your recipe for social supremacy.
Got three. Poppy, back in the back. Back here, throw now.
They want us to simmer down.
Let's go!
Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now?
Okay, gotcha. What's your peak?
Ready to put it
Guys,
down.
we have done it. Final
but they won't
block,
forgive me
baby.
now. You really
We've
ain't ready
completed
now.
it.
You haters just in the crowd. But still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you
god, I just set a world record. Frick yeah, baby. 290 to the head. Come on now. Yes! Okay, here we go.
I feel it coming now. It's too late to shut it down. Over the mountain now, burning the valley down. I don't know where my mind is. Don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus.
Nationers, nationers, nationers! What is good? Welcome back to another live stream. Nationers, nationers, nationers! What is good? Welcome back into another live stream. I hope that you guys are all doing well, doing swell. It is so great to see you guys in here, back at it for another live stream. It is currently 3:07 p.m. on September 16th, 2025. I hope that you guys are all having a swell start to your week. It kind of feels weird that today is Tuesday, just because yesterday we did like a watch party, and I think for the most part, it feels like football is like football Sunday. You know, you have the Thursday night, you have the Monday night, which we did a watch party for. So if you guys were there for that, thank you guys. It was a ton of fun. We had probably the craziest day in terms of like raids. The YouTube channel, by the way, hit 40 subscribers yesterday, which was like peak. So all of that to say, it feels weird that it's Tuesday. It very much feels weird that it's Tuesday. Like I look at it and I'm just kind of like, I was like working today. I'm like, oh man, like great start to the week. And I'm like, man, it's Tuesday. Like, feels, you know, you're like, okay. And Wednesdays, you look at it, it's kind of middle of the week. Mondays, you're like, okay, it's kind of the start of the week. Tuesdays are like, well, we're almost at the middle. And then Thursdays are, we're almost at the end. And then it just continues to do that every week. So all that to say, it is great to see you guys in here. Oh, Nationers, what a day yesterday. What a day. If you guys tuned into the watch party yesterday, thank you guys. It was a ton of fun. I hope that you guys got to enjoy it just as much as I did. It was not the best scoring game, at least in terms of the Raiders. If you guys don't know, I'm a Raiders fan and Las Vegas Raiders. I say Oakland Raiders, you know, they're not an Oakland team anymore, but I know them as the Oakland Raiders. So, guys, it was quite the day yesterday. And again, thank you to all of you guys who tuned into that, because it was not a typical stream that I typically do. So thank you guys even for supporting those streams. And I'll be doing watch parties every Sunday at least, or anytime the Raiders play, even if that is a Thursday. So you guys might end up seeing another watch party and whatnot. So with that said, Nationers, it is time to welcome you guys back up into another live stream, baby, and get back to all you guys' questions and all of you guys' messages. Kendall, congratulations on getting that first viewer in the stream today. I know you were kind of surprised that you got it. I was expecting to go live at 4 p.m., but my mom was like, I asked my mom, like, we're making tacos tonight, right? And I asked her, I was like, what time are you going to start making dinner? And she was like, oh, like 5. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, could you push that to like 5:30 and I'll start stream at 3? And she ended up doing that because my dad gets home at 6 anyways. So I was like, well, it works out good that way. So all that to say, Kendall, congratulations. I know it kind of caught a few people off by surprise. So I hope that you're doing well, by the way, Kendall. We also got Zero Jokes. Aaron, welcome back. I hope that you are doing well. It is great to see you on the stream. On top of that, Isabel, welcome back. Great to see you in here. We got Renato back from the stream. Manny back from the stream. I forgot to welcome you back, by the way, Manny. I did see the one message here now, but Manny, welcome back. Great to see you in here. Get wrecked. Ghostface, welcome back. Ghostface, I have not seen your new profile photo yet. I don't see profile photos on here, at least. I just see usernames. So I'm assuming is it like the one with like the checkered hoodie? Kind of fire. I had a checkered hoodie growing up. It was like red and black. Oh, it was fire, baby. And I still have no idea what happened to it to this day. By the way, Mooney, welcome in. Thank you so much for the lurk, by the way. Eriku, what is good? Welcome back. I hope that you're doing well, Eriku. How are you been? How is the Cherry Hill Labs going? I'm liking the lore. If you guys weren't here last week, we went through a whole bunch of lore with that, and it's been pretty good. It's been fun. I've been enjoying seeing what you guys have been doing on the Chunk SMP, like watching all your guys' streams, whether that's from the podcast, whether it's just from skits and gigs over at an N Farm, and just seeing like other projects that you guys are working on. I love seeing you guys go chase your guys' goals as streamers, as content creators, having fun in the process. I know that Mars just hit affiliate today. I know Isabel hit affiliate not long ago. I know Renato's working on his affiliate. And anyone else, Eric, who's been streaming, I'm sure if he's not an affiliate, it's a goal that they're working towards. So it is super awesome to see. By the way, C-Boy, welcome back. How are you doing today? But I like it, Ghostface. I like it. I like it. And like I mentioned, it does kind of remind me of my hoodie back in the day that I still have no idea where it is. Yes, that little pink and like lavendery purple. I like it. But also been good. Part 2 is almost complete, so you might be able to come see it soon. Today, I'm probably going to be doing all solo stuff today. But I will definitely make it a thing to come this week to go see it, and obviously maybe some of your guys' bases, because I think it would be kind of cool to do like a 2-week base tour to kind of see what you guys have been up to. I know I've seen C-Boy's base, I've seen Tara's just from like Square Map, I've seen Isabel's base. I haven't seen like it's so updated. Obviously the Door Museum. Whose else's base have I seen? I haven't seen too many. I haven't been to like too many bases, so I feel like I should make it an effort to do it and whatnot. But yes, Ghostface, let me check general. I try not to check Discord too much. Today we need to lock in, guys, because oh my goodness, and you have like the Ghostface mask. I like that. That's really nice. That's a really nice touch, by the way. But also, Renato, if you're on laptop and desktop, you can have 2 tabs open. That is true. I have a lot of you guys' streams pulled up on my monitor here, and I just have like a bunch of you guys going all at once. So, you guys will never know. You guys will know because I'm going to probably have a dig straight down at the most inconvenient time. But, yes, Nationers, it is great to see you guys in here. It's kind of crazy that it's week 3 on the server, by the way. It actually feels kind of crazy that it is week 3. It just is. Also, I've been meaning to, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten to it earlier, and I do apologize. Aaron, please check your Discord DMs, by the way. Please check your Discord DMs if you could. If you could. By the way, also, Nationers, I completely blanked it. C-Boy, thank you so much for the 10-month Prime sub. How are you doing today? It is so great to see you in here. How have you been? Welcome in, by the way, my guy. Welcome in again, C-Boy. I hope that you're doing well. Nation, to get some 07s up in chat for C-Boy with the 10-month Prime sub. Oh my goodness, and Isabel. Guys, oh my goodness. We have a hype train potentially coming in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. C-Boy, 07 up to you. And Isabel with the tier 1 sub for 6 months in a row. 07 up to you as well, Isabel. No ads for you for the month. No ads. No ads. I don't know why I didn't say that you joined in. Oh, you might have to go through the onboarding first. But, Jokes, if you don't mind, just put your name in the Minecraft names. I'll get you whitelisted right now. I just don't want to pull up and go through all the applications. But, yeah, just go through the onboarding. Does the onboarding work? I feel like it doesn't because a lot of people are like, hey, what's the IP? And I'm like, all of the things are there. Oh, I like that name, by the way. Let me get you whitelisted. Whitelist, add. Good for what? There we go. But, Nationers, great to see you guys in here. I hope that you guys are doing well. Most importantly, Nationers, I've been trying my best to kind of continue to work on the Chunk SMP as I'm working on other things. I was editing a little bit of the main channel video, which is like definitely way overdue. But there's been a lot of reworkings, at least in kind of what you'll see. Like maybe yesterday we did the watch party, and I was thinking, I was like, hey, maybe this could be something fun to do. Going back to multi-streaming, like, is it a possibility? Is it kind of fun? And I think so. And so you guys will probably potentially get some YouTube live streaming as well, if maybe that's a platform you also want to watch. And also want to, that main channel is probably will be live streaming, actually, which is kind of crazy to say. But Ghostface, hey, do not lose hope, by the way, my guy. I know that you tune in. At least from my standpoint, I only kind of do see you once, and then I don't see you chat too many times after. But hey, don't lose hope. I promise you that. As long as you're just like active in the community, my guy, like, I promise. It is not, it's not hard to get in. I just want to see, you know, not just like, hey, I'm here, because I don't know if you are lurking. I don't know if you've gone and, you know, done other things. You might have the stream pulled up. I don't know, and it's hard to tell. So I hope that you can understand where my standpoint's coming from, because, yeah, it is always great to see you in here, Ghostface. Don't get that wrong. But, guys, it is great to see you guys in here. We are back on the Chunk SMP, by the way. I want to share with you guys how much money I have earned over the course of Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, pretty much. But yeah, in Ghostface, it is just kind of hard for me to know if you might be here, if you're not here. It is just kind of hard to know, but don't take that personal, by the way. Just because as a streamer who I want the people that are not just supportive of my streams, but in the community, and I've seen other people join other people's streams, which is like super freaking awesome. And I get a lot of people, and I've had a lot of people in the past too that, you know, are like, hey, I'm here, and then like they're really not here, you know, and they're like, hey, I've been here for, you know, I've been here for like 2 months, 2 weeks, you know, and I'm like, so let's look at your watch hours, you know what I mean? And that's like a pretty easy thing to pull up. You can do ! watch time and then somebody's username. You can see how much they've watched. So hope that you can understand. I promise, don't lose hope, my guy. However, Nationers, we are back, like I mentioned, on the Chunk SMP, and that song is about to end. So perfect timing. I love that Epidemic Sounds is like doing like updates like every 2 or 3 weeks, which I absolutely love. Like, I absolutely love. So all that to say, let's get the music going. I got my square map pulled up just to kind of see how the base is looking, how everything's going. But Nationers, there is some things that we need to work on today, and that is going to be strictly my base. Okay, guys, that is going to be strictly my base. Okay. By the way, C-Boy, 1 day and 17 hours, very nice. 3 days, that's crazy. That is crazy. Just in a short amount of time too. Only 5 months is crazy. C-Boy, I will not put that into ratio just because we're not. I understand. But hey, I do, while you guys are doing that, I do want to thank you guys so much for even your guys' support. Like, it is crazy that you guys have been here and watched for like more than a day. Like, that is actually crazy. So with all of that said, Nationers, like I mentioned, we are going to be hopping back onto the Chunk SMP, baby. That is exactly what we're going to be doing. Not my fault that I'm on my phone a lot. I'm scared what mine is now. It's definitely, my guess, I'm not looking. My guess is that it's, ceiling is saying like 40 hours. So like a day and 16. No, excuse me. No, not 40 hours. 40 days, excuse me. My ceiling says 40 days. My average says about 36. Oh yeah, days. I want to guess like just over 30, because I feel like that's what we last saw. It was like 30 or like 29. Even 5 hours is crazy, Ghostface. 1 month, 9 days. Oh my god, 40 days? There's no way I actually had that. We're an hour off. I said 40 days, and we're less than an hour away. That is actually crazy, by the way. That is actually crazy. That's what I'm saying, Pork. Like, I feel like you just hit 30 days, like the last time we probably would have checked. And even 10 days, even 5 hours, like, it is insane. And this is, thank you guys. Thank you for all of you guys' support over the past 40 days, 10 days, 5 hours. It is crazy. Well, we got good for what in here? Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in, by the way. I guess you've done a lot of long streams. That is true. That is true. So, Eriku, I did see that you have like a public end farm. I have not been to the end quite yet. But maybe that is something that I need to go over and go check it out. That's a sign I need a 9-month break. Pork. Not again. Not again, please. Not again. We need you here. We need you here. All right, time to go live on TikTok as well. We are not in the watch party. We're in Minecraft. The #1 Minecraft SMP. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. So, Nationers, we have so many people on. I love that we have like so many different names too. Absolutely love it. By the way, I don't know if I have my team info. Let's see. Team info. Open false. Let me do, what's the command for that? Is it open? Team open? Yeah, now my team is open to everyone. So if you guys would like to join, you guys certainly can. And yes, by the way, Ghostface, I do ! merch, or you could go to nationermerch.com. And that will take you there. By the way, we no longer have a missing bat. He's actually found alive, but we are now missing a magma cube and whatnot. So something that we need to do also. Oh, wait, did it just like pop up or wait? Oh, I see, Ghostface. You typed in merch and I have like a thing set up to where if somebody types, merch, it pops that up. And that's the link that you're looking for. Also, Nationers, some things that I've done over the past few days is I've added glass over all of this. And I'm not going to lie, it has slowed production. It has slowed production by about a stack every 5 minutes, which is not good. Which is not a great look, by the way. Not a great look. It's about 45 less, I would say. Yeah, 45 less. So, Nationers, I have done a ton of AFKing over the past, few days. As, I haven't been streaming and focusing on some things. I've seen a lot of people on. I've seen the money fluctuate. Boss let me know that the auto crafters weren't working or the auto sell chests weren't working. So, like, I had to fix that. And was working on a lot of things. And I was selling a lot of pumpkins in that meantime. And I don't exactly remember where we ended off at last stream. I feel like I should do, like, a current balance before I finish stream and, like, do it again. You know what I mean? I feel like I should go through and see, like, it updated and whatnot. Because then we can kind of see the difference. And so, Nationers, last stream, we bought telekinesis. We bought telekinesis, which is, like, crazy. You know what I mean? And yes, just so you know, first day I have a job, I'm getting merch. Oh my goodness, C-Boy. Well, thank you, by the way, for even the consideration. I do want to drop a new merch collection before the year ends. I will say that. I do. I absolutely do. Because that merch is about like 2 years old, at least in terms of the collection. But I definitely would love. Oh, boss. Oh. Before we check our balance, guys, we do have to dig straight down. We do have to dig straight down here. We do. Boss, welcome back, by the way. How are you doing today? I'm thinking I want to make this like kind of like worldwide net retro. That's kind of like the idea that I have in mind. Yeah, so the blue hoodie. Oh, that blue hoodie is so nice, man. Blue hoodie is so nice. And the one thing that I love is that though like the graphic on it isn't like the best material, like when you kind of get like you kind of get like a cheap material on like a shirt and it just kind of washes away and fades. This does not, and I'm so happy it does not. By the way, yeah, looking at Bal Top on the server is crazy right now. I mean, 14 days. I mean, you have to think like even 14 days is a lot. That's 2 weeks just worth of strictly watching. Yeah, so I definitely will be keeping that blue. They have like set colors on there, if that makes sense, C-Boy. So like the colors that I pick are kind of like the colors that it will be like, and that's kind of nice because then it's like always the same like shades and whatnot. It's just like a different design, if you feel what I mean. I actually don't know why I was filling that in. I don't have to. I do not have to. Oh, hold on. There we go. Boss, thank you so much. Thank you. By the way, so much for the diamonds that I think floated away. They all floated away over here. Hold on. There we go. Anything good in here? Actually, these guys are actually kind of good. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry to the violence that I've caused here. I apologize. By the way, Leah, every time I see you in a blue moon, I always think about talking on dating apps years ago, Leah. What dating apps might that be? And if you don't mind, where are you from, Leah? Because I'm assuming you probably are typing that in everyone's stream. I'm just going to be completely honest. Yeah. Oh, you'll take your cut, right? By the way, is that Sal? Yes, that is Sal in the background. By the way, Cap Nipsters, welcome in. We have two people talking about Sal right now. I love it. That is indeed Salvatore Volcano showing in the background, vibing. By the way, Cap Nipsters, welcome in. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Great to see you in here. Definitely not everyone's stream. Well, Leah, I would love to know what state you're watching from, or what state we matched in, because I think that will be kind of determining the validity of things here. By the way, should I get a Mer one? If you get a Mer one, that would be so freaking funny. That would be so funny. I don't know if they have Mer ones. I know they have Sal ones. But I'd assume they probably... It's like a big enough show. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big enough show that they could have it. You know what I mean? By the way, a Ghost, what color would you like the LED colors, by the way? You're from Houston. Interesting. Because I'm not from Houston. Ghost, you know what? We'll pick a nice we'll pick a yellow. It says orange. We'll pick a nice orange. I feel like orange doesn't get enough love. It's almost fall here, guys. But also, Gina, what is good? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the Let 'em Cook gift, by the way. Yeah, yo, Jared, we matched on Tinder in Alaska. That's where, yeah, that's where you're, isn't it? Yeah. Leah, I'm going to pull up your profile. I'm going to pull up your profile here on TikTok because, like, I feel like I could kind of see your, you know, your face in that photo. Let's see, though. Let's open this. I'm not getting like a recollection of like this is someone that I've talked to. But welcome in, Leah. Maybe, I mean, if you have a screenshot, feel free to DM it to me on Instagram at I'm Jared Hathaway. Link is in my bio. By the way, Framey, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I want to buy all red stuff on your merch. Hey, that's what I love. I love that also we could set like different colors too, which I like. Which I absolutely love. I love that blue. I like the colors a lot on that page, to be honest. Like, it is very, very nice. I like it a lot. But, wait, hold on. So I have, how many do I have? I have 15. I broke that. I have 16, 17, 18. So am I just getting individuals from that? Though the double drop should work. Maybe my chance was just kind of low. But, oh, hi, man. Hi, Manny. By the way, wow, Jeremiah, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. Great to see you in here. Oh, great to see you in here. I'm going to go ahead and sell all of that as of right now. We got our diamonds in there. I feel... So here's my thought process, okay? Here's my thought process because there's a lot of things going on. I have a lot of money right now. Which, let me destroy all my ores here. Jared, did you get a premium account on Tinder? No comment on that. But yes, I'm aware that would give you passport mode. Very well aware. By the way, it is 121.4, by the way, Ghost. No, Gina. So I still have the poster up. I actually need to remove it because my bat is not missing. Okay. Now we grab this, and now we go down. Now we go down. And then I will show you guys my balance and whatnot. I will show you guys my balance. Because it is... Oh, guys, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy because looking at this. I saw it earlier. And I am so happy that we have this much. I am very happy that we have this much. Let me go ahead and organize that a little bit more. Throw some redstone, throw some lapis in there. Guys, my balance as of right now, it is 403,000, by the way, guys. 403,000, the most money that I've had on the server yet. By the way, Dame, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. So, Nationers, my main goal today is I want to reach $500,000. That's my goal today. It is. That is my goal today. By the way, Scooge, what is good? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in, brother. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you, Scooge. Can people just take stuff out of your chest without you not on? No. So we have a whole bunch of things that limit that, such as claims. So you can claim your land, which actually I do need to do. My claim is a little small right now, and I need to get that a little bit bigger. Not that it's an issue. I trust most people on the server to like not steal stuff from me. But the one big thing is if you see, I'm walking here, in the bottom left, you'll see I'm leaving Jared's claim. And that happens right about now, right here. So we need to kind of expand my claims. That's kind of what I need to do right now. I was finally able to claim all of my current base. I'm telling you, have a little bit of patience and it will work. And especially all the AFKing you've done. Like, I hope that it was a well worth fought battle. So I need to extend my items. I need to extend my claim. That's like what I need to do. So to do that on the server, I need to grab a special item here. And that item is a golden shovel, which I got from my main quest, the early quest. So all you have to do is click here. And so as you can see, I've claimed all the way here. I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. So I want to expand this a little bit more. Actually, I kind of want to expand it from here. And we're going to resize this thing. Here we go. By the way, Mars, welcome back. Let me get back to your chat message here in a sec. Is this too much? That spent 10,000 blocks. Oh boy. Whew. It's a lot of blocks, but it's like I feel like it's not enough quite yet. Definitely gonna need a lot more. I could have sworn I named a stream this earlier this season. Did you actually? That's funny. I do need to flatten my base here. And maybe you did. Maybe you did. I promise I did not take inspiration from it because I named a YouTube VOD this. And it's kind of funny. I don't think it's my most viewed VOD, but it's definitely up there. Where is this end at? Does that end here? Oh, no, it ends way over here. Okay. I was like, so, yeah. Let's go here. Let's resize this corner here. Stealing content? No, stealing ideas. Oh, no, I can't, hold on. I can't switch off the golden thing here. By the way, Mason Lewis, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I think this should be good. That spent 5,000. Okay, that spent 5,000. So if I just like go right across this is going to be enough? No, it's going to actually be too much. So if I actually, hold on, what I should do, let me get all my torches out of my offhand. And if I just do one side. Okay, so I don't have enough now, I think. Yeah, 47 here. By the way, you haven't found my horse I hid at your base before you claimed it yet, have you? I have not seen a horse. I mean, I haven't seen a horse that's hidden, if that makes sense. Are you telling me that you hid a horse at my base? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that the reality that we're living in right now? And also, by the way, Cameron, what is going on? Right now, I was claiming my land. Maybe, oh my gosh, that would be funny. That would be so funny if I did. If you did. I have not seen a horse yet. I will say that. Well, when that day comes, I'm sure I'll find it. But I will say I won't be actively searching for it. I feel like that kind of ruins the purpose of the surprise. Because if I'm just looking for it, then there might, you know, then it's like, what, you know. I will passively look for it. By the way, Gloomy, what is good? Welcome back. How have you been? Great to see you in here. So like I mentioned, Nationers, Bao is at $403,000. And on Bao Top, that's good enough for second right now. But we've had a lot of money being spent, which I actually really like. Like Boss was able to buy auto sell chest, which I absolutely love. But like I mentioned, like this feels like it's not moving as fast. And I don't know if it's just because the amount of chests, so it doesn't feel like it's fully like filled up yet. This will give me about another 20,000 blocks or $20,000, which is actually really nice. The one thing that I also want to do today is I want to move over and I kind of need to move over my villagers. I kind of want to move over my villagers. There was also a witch that decided to visit me. There we go. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I've just seen like a decline, and maybe it's just one of those things like when we tested it was high, or maybe when we tested again it was low. I put the glass here so, you know, things don't necessarily get destroyed, which does happen. But the unfortunate part is I feel like it's definitely slowed the process, which I'm not mad about. I really am not. Because once we get this all flattened out, I'm going to be happy. You know what I mean? I'm going to be happy. And that's where I'm going to be happy. And yes, I'm a coffee machine. Do you need a new coffee machine? Coffee machine. I unfortunately do not need a new coffee machine. I don't drink coffee. I'll ask my parents though, if that's like something we could do. By the way, Abaddon, what is good? There may be a donkey high above my base. Are you telling me you got a donkey somehow all the way up there? I don't see it on the square map, so I don't see it yet, but maybe I'll have to go search for it at some point. Estrella, welcome back, by the way. I will put in a word with my parents, by the way, Coffee, okay? Hey, let's go. Oh, there may be. Okay, so not confirmed, but heavily studied is what I'm seeing. I gotta get ready for basketball practice, so I'll be back on later. Sounds good, by the way, Renato. I hope that you have fun at basketball practice. But Abaddon, I do have shaders on right now, by the way. I do. They're just realistic shaders, so it doesn't look like they're shaders, if that makes sense. And Mars, you know what? There may or may not be just a giant bomb underneath your base. I can't confirm or deny anything. You know what I mean? By the way, it's Serge. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. And yes, Mars, congratulations on your brand new affiliates, by the way. Brand new Twitch affiliates. Congratulations, by the way, Mars. It's to get rid of guests. You just say, oh, sorry, you're not supposed to see that, and then they run off. And yes, so Abaddon, I do have a realistic, or I have complementary reimagined, which are pretty realistic shaders in my opinion. And so that's the current one that I use right now. In Saint, I'm not technically using a mod. We are playing on a vanilla SMP, but it's an enchant called Tunnel 3. And so I get a 3x3 area that allows me to all of that. As you can see, my inventory is full. Inventory is full. We'll go ahead and sell that stone. Part of me is kind of like, I do want to sell the stone because I don't need it. But yes, Saint, you're very welcome, by the way. A lot of people are like, hey, yo, are you using a mod or what? What are you using? So it's definitely a very common question for sure. Very common, very common. And a complimentary reimagine, like instead of saying someone looks really nice, just say that they are rizzing you up. Complimentary reimagined. Where life gets taken to a whole new level. I could just see I can just see with this music. Happy ever after. I could just see with this music, like doing like a retro. Like, isn't that enchant a mod though? Like what? It is technically yes and no. A lot of mods have what they have are called hammers. In the game, they almost look like maces in Minecraft. But I have it on a pickaxe, which allows me to do a 3x3, Riley. Yeah, it's giving like a travel commercial. Have you ever wanted to stay in one of the luxurious, but it's like a bad commercial. Like it's not promoting something that's like good. Have you ever stayed in the worst hotel in your city? Well, act now because rooms are available for $19.99. It's giving that type of energy. Oh, you have a flame bow. Damn, I didn't get the bow. I did not get the bow. But yeah, so there's a plugin called Excellent Enchants that gives kind of like a reimagining of enchants and whatnot. But a lot of mod packs have what is called like a hammer. I don't exactly know the mod, but what is a hammer? And those hammers typically break 3x3 and whatnot. Typically. But Nationers, I hope that you guys have had a great weekend so far. Or I hope you guys had a great weekend. What did you guys do this weekend? As we flatten. Have you ever wanted to stay at the Chunk Motel? Well, for the one-time price of $19, you can get a Fortnite card. You can get lice while sleeping on the world's most uncomfortable bed. This is, oh, you know, it's giving like Job. In you know that, remember Job from what is it? From the Jackbox games. I just didn't read it correctly. Like I continued. I just read it out of order, and I'm not like it's the one chance I'm gonna get to say it, so I'm not gonna be like, uh-oh, I missed. Like I'm not gonna redo it. That's why I just kept on going with it. And yes, by the way, Abaddon, thank you so much for getting the stream to 1,001 like, by the way. Much love out to you. Hey, Eriku, how was camping, by the way? How was it? Why am I using this and not a shovel? It's because when I use the tunneling, it breaks a 3x3, which, like, it's nice when it works. It's not the best when it doesn't work. It just breaks it all together. Sometimes you just gotta have improv. You know, what about if the lines that were given to you were not the lines that you said? Have you ever seen Scary Movie 3? Okay. Let's go ahead and toss all of this in there. Actually, I'm gonna need the dirt. I should save the dirt. Should save the dirt here. Very nice, but the Razor back on stock. RZR back on stock for the last little 2 weeks of camping. Okay, that's not bad though. That is not bad. I'm glad that you had a good time camping though. My family went camping not long ago, which was nice. They got to get a few days of camping in on the Labor Day weekend and whatnot. So I was at home with the dogs, and whatnot. So it was good. It was good. It was good. So, Nationers, let me just describe what I'm doing. I'm basically just trying to get rid of all of this. That's kind of my main goal. I'm trying to get rid of all of this. And, yeah. I basically need to do that. I'm getting rid of all of this. Jared, can I have your credit card? I want to buy 10,000 marbles. Can I ask why you would need... Not my credit card. That's not the part that concerns me. What concerns me is the 10,000 marbles that you are looking to purchase. Did you get stuck in another infomercial? Did they say if you buy these 10,000 marbles because they're going out of stock, the company's going out of business, that they'll send you a $500 voucher? But really, they're stealing your credit card information? World's largest marble race. I respect it. I respect it. I'll send over the details. Oh, this one's way longer. Did I just hit dirt at like a really bad spot? Must have. Marbles on stream IRL. That would be so funny. I have a video idea that I want to do that includes marbles, which I think would be kind of fun. It would be a lot, but luckily there is actually a game called Marbles on Stream. And that could be kind of the route that I go instead of actually buying and building marbles. By the way, Ericu, thank you so much for the LED color change. I got you with that, changing it to blue for you. Alrighty, guys. Wow, we have 10 people watching on TikTok. Shout out to all the people watching on TikTok. Great to see you guys in here. But as you guys can see, we do have... Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Good for what? Got those diamonds. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I got to get rid of all of this. Because we're flattening this thing. We're flattening all of it, Nationers. We're flattening this all. So we got to get rid of all of this dirt. Got to get rid of all this dirt. Or you could just buy 10,000 marbles and I'll get them after. Yeah, right. Yeah, so you just want me to buy it. Right. You want me to buy it so then I can give them to you. Or I could just buy it and, like, you know, send it like a shipping address or something. Whatever works. Whatever works. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of all of this dirt. I feel like I don't necessarily need to get rid of the bottom because now I'm just breaking blocks that are gonna already be there anyways. Kind of a bad move on my part to do, but that's okay. Mars is a great idea. You should go for it for sure, Jared. You know, I should stop negating all the creativity that is flowing right now. I should stop doing that. Because maybe, what about if the marble race is like the hottest thing in the world? You would never know if you don't try. And so, I think the only thing we have to do is try. By the way, Vanessa, welcome in. How are you doing today? I've been playing Minecraft since day one. Vanessa, how long have you been playing Minecraft? Or, oh, you'll just go to every basketball court in Spokane and eventually I'll find you. That is also very true. You can find me downtown hooping up before midnight because that's when the park closes. Hooptown, USA, baby. Woo! Woo! I was shooting some free throws today. I went 9 of 12, which I was very happy with because I'm not a good free throw shooter, or not a consistent one, that is. So I was very happy to have a very good percentage of 75%. I was very happy with. Mars is tall. He's going to dunk on me. I've been dunked on one time in my life, and as humbling as it might seem, it did not feel like a very humbling experience. I also think it was positionally because I wasn't like a crotch to the face. You know what I mean? So it was more like a chase down block and like dunk. So like he was kind of still in front of me. It wasn't like oh, it was like like nice dunk. You know what I mean? I'll get those shoes with this. You'll get some moon shoes is what I'm hearing. By the way, Orion, right now I'm currently flattening my base. It's currently what I'm doing right now. And currently, but welcome in, by the way. Welcome in, welcome in. Go ahead and pick up these blocks here. Or just like a trampoline. I can dunk on 9.5, or used to. I can't right now, but I can dunk on 9.5. I can't dunk on anything higher. Yes, we're doing the great base flattening, so all of this we're flattening out today. That is the plan. But also, yeah, the hunger bar. Definitely got to eat. Definitely got to eat here very soon. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put those in there. Because I know I'm going to need all this grass, guys. I know I am. Like, I've been getting rid of a lot of my grass. And, like, I kind of... A part of me is like, damn, like, why did you get rid of it? Because, like, it's going to come back to bite me where I'm going to need it. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not the best. I'm not in the best position right now to be here. I just learned to fly or get a jetpack. You could just, or it's like you're like a stuntman, you know, and you're all wired up. That's what we should do. That's what we could do. I also hate that my sword's my first hand. I hate it every time. I hate it all the time. I do. So yes, as you guys might be able to tell, I'm trying to get rid of all this base layer just because this is where the grass is going to go. So I'm trying to get rid of all this base layer And then I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to use my super breaker and my tunneling. I'm just going to start shredding everything down. By the way, Coffee Machine, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. I could sit on someone's shoulder. You could. But then are you dunking on someone? Well, no, technically, yes, you are literally dunking on someone. You technically are. Let's zoom. I swear it happens every time I click zoom. No? No? I don't know how that keeps happening. I don't know. I don't know. But Coffee Machine, great to see you in here. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, Nationers. We are, we're going to go ahead and continue all of this. I'm very happy about that. But shout out to all you guys watching on the TikTok stream. We are just a little over 1,000 likes. If we can get to 2,000 likes, that would be freaking epic. Thoughts on meatloaf, Jared? Not going to lie. I've had meatloaf, or my mom's made meatloaf a handful of times in my existence, right? I will say I'm not a huge fan of meatloaf. And I don't know why. I think it's because I also didn't like ketchup, and like they're very synonymous. Like they're very like paired together. Especially when you eat meatloaf. It's like if you eat meatloaf, then you're, you know. And yeah, I'm not a huge meatloaf guy. I'm not a huge meatloaf guy. I do enjoy meat, okay, guys? I am a big meat enthusiast, okay? I'm an avid meat connoisseur, but the one issue is yeah, I just anytime my mom made it, I was like, no. What are your guys' thoughts on meatloaf? I feel like that we can open this platform to discussion. You know what I mean? Oh, right. Coffee. I can't tell that if you don't know what ketchup is because you're a coffee machine. And we're just role-playing here. Exactly, chef. I'm a meat connoisseur. I eat meat. Some people might get elegant with it and call me a carnivore, okay? Oh, do you guys know? It's like red. It's like a red condiment made from tomatoes, which maybe you call it something different down there in Australia. But yes, depends on how you make it. That's very true. I like banana bread. Which, it's not meatloaf, but I like banana bread. Best meat, in my opinion. Ooh. Pepper or... Uh-oh. Guys? I just lost the best pick ever. That had tunneling on it. Had tunneling and telekinesis on it. My favorite meat's ham. Baked ham. If you're still genuine about my favorite type of meat. Guys, I just broke a Silk Touch, Telekinesis, Tunneling 3, Mending, Efficiency 5 pickaxe, guys. Who would have thought that I would have... Who would have thought I would have broke the pick while talking about freaking meatloaf? That is generally so sad. That cost me $500,000. That cost me a lot of money, by the way. That's a $500,000 pickaxe right there. Thank you, coffee machine. Thank you. What's your guys' favorite types of meats? By the way, Fetty, there's an enchant called Tunneling 3. We have plugins on the server, and that allows me to break 3x3 segments, if that makes sense. I don't need that much. Like 2 pickaxes is fine. Guys. By the way, Free Luigi, yes, that is my Sal cardboard cutout in the back. It is. He's chilling back there. I pay him 20 cents a month to stand back there. Here, oh my God, here he went quiet and then checked the pick was gone. I heard the little dink, and oh man, it was cooked. It was cooked. It was absolutely cooked. Oh, guys, that is so freaking sad. Oh, jeez, that is awful. That is so awful. Oh my gosh. What type of enchants am I getting? I got back-to-back unbreaking 3s, guys. What the heck? Make sure I grab the right one here. That was so bad. This is nice. Okay. 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 That's good, actually, because now we have a Silk Touch Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3. Now we just need to grab Mending. No, and that is completely A-okay. By the way, Mars, it's completely okay if you do clip that. 07 up to you, by the way, C-Boy, with the 40-bit on-screen celebration. I have a question on the server. I'm having trouble on finding a good crate plugin. You know any? Wild Chests. Wild Chest is pretty good, I've heard. Yeah, I heard it break while talking about meats. It was bad. 20 cents, that's bad, Jared. You should ask to change that. He doesn't even talk. Oh, you're suggesting a lower price threshold? We'll have to go into our negotiating phase here in the next quarter. And I might be able to work him down to like more like a 15 to maybe 10% per month. You know, ad revenue this month, you know. It gets a little dicey. Why is he accelerated? Why is he up? Interesting. Pay him 20 bucks. Well, it was 20 bucks. That's the thing. But now I'm paying him less per month. You know what I mean? By the way, Brendan McDermott, what's good? Welcome back. How are you? By the way, a spy from TF2. How are you? Team Fortress 2, baby. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Guys, so my balance. Okay, this is going to kind of sound crazy. But my goal is, I think, still buying an auto sell chest for $500,000. Like, this set us back, like, basically $1 million. It just did. But if I buy the auto sell chest, then everything's just going to be automatically sold. I'm going to buy it anyways. And so, like, I guess technically if I get 500,000, I could get up to... I could get tunneling back. I could get telekinesis back. I can at least get tunneling back, by the way. But Brayden, welcome back, by the way. How are you doing today? How much is Sal's rent? He gets free rent. It's free housing, by the way. So in case you guys are worried about, like, oh, like, where does he stay? Like, shocker, he kind of stays there all the time. Which, you know, that's just kind of how it is. But he doesn't even need to eat, so you got to lower it. Oh, yo, but yeah, like, free housing, free food. So, like, maybe I just taxes too, because if I'm starting to pay him more, then he's going to start paying more in taxes. And that's just not a good look. You know what I mean? Oh, I got rid of all of my emeralds. I sold all of them. I don't know why I did that. CJ, what's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. How much do you think Sal should get paid, guys? I pay him 20 cents a month right now. He doesn't need minimum wage. Not to say he doesn't deserve it, but he just doesn't need it. You know what I mean? But Braden, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. By the way, thank you so much for tuning in yesterday to the watch party. That meant a lot, by the way, my guy. Jared, I really wish I could replay through games for the first time. Cough, cough, Cyberpunk 2077. I do have that prepared at some point in the future to 100%. I think he should pay me $5. So he owes me money. I can get on board with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at Bell Top. So what was Bell Top before this? I don't think we have it on here. Bell Top. Isabel's at 100,000. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. Is that the first time that you've hit 100K? I feel like you probably would have broken that by now, no? But also, C-Boy, thank you so much for the 60-bit cheer. Much love out to you, Coffee Machine. Thank you again so much for being here, Nation. Get some more sevens of chat for C-Boy with a 60-bit cheer. Here's the last of my bits while I'm at it. At least my, you know, I will make sure that money goes to a great cause like the Jared Pickaxe Fund. I feel like watching Preston plays in a good way. Very nice, M. Preston is a great creator. I've been watching him when he was TBNR frags with the pack and Vicstar and all of them. Love it. By the way, Frozen Vortex Zero, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Nation, if you guys haven't already, on the TikTok stream, we're on the road to 10,000 followers. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that follow button and join the Nation today. If you guys haven't already, we're on the road to 10,000 followers by the end of the year. Ethos Lab is peak. Oh, I feel like maybe it's a name I might have seen. Smell Canadian, very nice. Yeah, I used to watch Beijing Canadian, Craft Battle Dude. I love Lachlan's name in Minecraft. So funny. But yeah, I haven't watched too much of Preston. I know his like content's a little bit more childish than, you know, it's not like I'm in the demographic a whole lot. But I watched a few videos of his not long ago. Because they are still pretty interesting, I will say. So, Nationers, this is such a tough decision because it's like, do I like just spend the money and like, I really have no idea what to do here. I just don't. Yeah, I haven't heard of Ethos Lab. I have not. I do. That is true. I do know somebody that literally works for Preston. That is true. That is a factual statement. They actually were on the Chunk SMP at some point in time. Ethos. Oh, are you talking like Emoth is a hermit, as in like he's on Hermitcraft? Because obviously Minecraft creators, hermit. Like, I just want to know more for the clarification because he might be. Hermitcraft was like definitely a space that I did not get into as a child. Oh, okay. Like, again, he might be one of those names like I've seen around, but I don't like necessarily know. Because like Hermitcraft, like if you were to put a gun to my head and you were to ask me to name anyone but Ethos that is on Hermitcraft, like my answer would probably be Mumbo Jumbo. And like, I don't know if it's going to be like a Russian roulette because I'm basically just pulling the trigger at that point. I don't know if I could name more than like 3 people on Hermitcraft. It's just not a space that I've like watched a whole lot. It never, I will say as a kid, it seemed way too advanced for me. Like I was like, I have no idea what's going on. So then eventually, you know, I never really ended up watching. Which like my mind is like, I'm sure like naming any Minecrafter, Mumbo's probably like the one that I feel like would be on Hermitcraft. But yeah, it just always seemed way too advanced for me. Like I never, as a kid growing up, when he was making that little castle Mars on top of his base, the real Joru. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm gonna sell that. That's good money. It's $1,000. Probably could be a little bit more, but I feel that's something that we need to work on. Yeah, how is this filling up down here? Oh, God. It's filling up very slow, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like it is because of the glass. I kind of feel it is because of the glass. And I know we've done the test. I don't know if I just do the test again or not. I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the glass. I'm gonna get rid of it. Jared, speaking of Ace, I name my tools now. I think you'll like my choices. I've seen oh, see, this one's broken. I've seen a few of them in the chat when some people have died. That I have seen. Yeah, so I did a whole bunch of work this last weekend, a few days ago, working on getting all this glass in here. But I feel like it's just like kind of slowing down this process. Like I feel like I'm not seeing as much action out of my pumpkins here. Oh, you renamed them. Techmaster. The Nerdy Gamer OMG, which I cannot unwhitelist him because he has a different name now. By the way, the Night Hunt, congratulations on reaching level 12, by the way, my guy. I know that you said that you would. Congratulations, by the way. Welcome in. What have you named them to now? Maybe, well, I hope that I don't see Jared Hathaway died to neutral Mars by the, you know, Ace Woman Hammer or the Ace Woman Mace. By the way, Mad Data, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Thank you so much for that follow button. Welcome to the nation. The Nerdy Gamer, what? Yeah, so we had a... This was so crazy. There was a guy that ended up applying to the Chunk SMP, right? His name was the Nerdy Gamer. He, you know, like, came into my stream. Like, he applied, did all the stuff. Like, he played for a singular day. He played for one singular day. And, the unfortunate part about that is, like, he just went kind of rogue and just never played again. And then, all of a sudden, like, when I was going through the whitelist and I was trying to get rid of him because, like, he doesn't play anymore, I, like, tried getting rid of him. And the unfortunate part about that was, well, he changed his username, and I can't find it. It was the Nerdy Gamer OMG. Let me look at whitelist ad because I'm sure he's in there. It's like an, it's usually at the top every time I see him. But maybe things change. I don't know if this is like a random one. Yeah, the Nerdy Gamer OMG. This is his username right here. That's him. Okay, so actually I want to do a quick test, okay? I want to do a quick test. Because I know that we're making things like this and we're doing things like this and whatnot. One day is better than some of us. It is better than some people, yes. Absolutely. There have been some people that have like played and just like, I'm just like, I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. Am I the backpack kid? To my chagrin, I am not the backpack kid. I'm not. Oh, yes. By the way, Ace is aggressive. Ace, Santa sharpened sword, Praxic. Not to give any leeway to Praxic, but I'm going to say you might want to change that. Rumpy's Rump Bumper. That one I like. That one's funny. I appreciate Praxic and everything that they did for the server and, you know, trusting in the Chunk SMP, but there are some off the internet things, or technically not off the internet. I can't say that. I'm trying to say like off the court things or off the field things that I know that you guys are not aware about, but that I'll just put it in perspective. I don't talk about Praxic for kind of one reason. I'll say that. But what's a raccoon's dream job? Dumpster diving professional. Get our boy Rocket Raccoon in the freaking Olympics, man. Oh, this doesn't haste it. Any other P members who started with P? Chunk SMP members that started with P. Pixelated Weeb. By the way, the scroll, welcome in, by the way. I believe that's a welcome back. And Dom, Australia, let's go. Shout out you, Dom, from Australia. And yes, can you try and unlist Mega Gengar _? Oh, you're saying that's because that's their name now. Mega. Oh, hold on. Remove all. Mega Gengar _. They have been removed. Perfect. Yes. Yes. So if I look at whitelist now, I do not see them. Perfect. Yeah, I tried looking at like their username history, but the one that I tried didn't say that it worked. Yes, I like that. Tech Masters might get a Text Tactical Trident. How long can things be named. Because I feel like a lot of these names are like long. Not that's a bad thing. I just don't know if there's like a character limit. I don't know. So I might try something because I honestly did like that design. I know Boss was kind of a big proponent on it. Having like the sets of 2 and whatnot. And I might try that for like the second section or something. But yes, C-Boy, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. I hope that you're doing well. And thank you again so much for playing and stopping by. Hopefully you're, have a bunch of fun AFKing or whatever you have planned. But yes, always having a peace. By the way, C-Boy, would it try to be loyalty or a riptide? What's the difference? Loyalty means it comes back. Riptide means you can fly with it. Right? I would go with loyalty. Because that man was a loyal man. That man was a loyal man. By the way, Cashman Plays, what is good? Welcome in on the Twitch stream. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome into the nation. 07 up to you, by the way, Cashman. Welcome in. So yeah, right now, guys, I kind of want to go back to that old system. I don't know. I think the one thing that's kind of irking me is like this block here. That's kind of irking me. You know what I mean? This is the block that's kind of irking me right now. And I know we've done so much work on these pumpkin farms. So, like, maybe I do, like, a section of it. I don't know. I just kind of want to test it. I should test it before I make any changes. Which shouldn't be too hard. Yes, Isabel, what's your question, by the way? And Suck It, thank you so much for the 07s out to Cashman Place. Welcome in again. I'm going to get rid of the glass, though, because I think it is kind of hindering some of the growth right now. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I saw Mars last week and he was looking fine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I say small like it's a small pumpkin farm. There's 22 times 8. It's a lot. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Joey Bunker, what is good? Welcome back. Oh, he's very, very short. Oh, right. I don't know if I'm seeing what you're seeing. I don't know. But Joey, welcome back. How have you been? Also, I have been seeing a lot of get like stuck. I've seen a lot of pumpkins get stuck on the edge. He's fun size. Not kid size, but fun size. He's not like a 16-ounce drink. He's not a 24-ounce drink. He's like a 20-ounce drink. I see the pumpkin farm on the square map. It's huge. Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to get the square map working and all that good stuff. I really like that. The square map and all of that. Because it's nice to see. Like, and it's nice to see all the updates and, like, you can see everyone's base. And it's really nice. Like, I like just looking at what you guys have done at your guys' bases. But yes, good. Just going through senior year as best I can. That's awesome, Joey. That is so awesome. Oh, my goodness. Can I be taller, Chad? I don't know what you're talking about, Manny. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to see it until I believe it. You know what I mean? I'll have to see it once I believe it. And then I'll believe it. Because I don't know what you guys are talking about. By the way, Hot Sauce, what am I doing? I placed some glass over this last weekend over my pumpkin farms. And I'm now getting rid of the glass because I think it's hindering some of the growth rates right now. I think so. I think so. One sec, I'll get on and show you I'm a very tall man. Exactly. Exactly. You know, he stands, ooh, chest puffed out and everything. You love to see it. But Hot Sauce, welcome in. But Joey, how did you get your accounts deactivated, lost? What happened? So yeah, just get rid of all this glass. I just don't need it. I just don't. I just do not need it. I just do not. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. What you choosing, Jared? By the way, D-Mac, welcome back. How was the Demon Slayer movie, by the way? And what do you mean? Oh, wait, I'll give you 20 emerald blocks, deal or no deal. I mean, deal. What would you like in return, by the way, Manny? Is there anything that you would like in return, if anything? Because, I mean, if that's a deal that you're going to offer, I'm going to take it. You know, I'm going to have to take it. That's a lot of money, by the way. If I'm looking at in here, That's $4,000. Being 7'5" like Wemby and Chunk. So you're saying to be super tall, but I get 20 emerald blocks. But the thing is are you not going to be able to fit inside of doors? I'll give you 21 blocks to keep them the same height. Deal. And yes, Rose, we're playing on the Chunk SMP right now. That is currently what we're playing on. That is currently what we're playing on right now. So, guys, I need to make more observers, and I need to make more pistons, guys. I need to make more pistons. Let's grab some quartz here. Let's grab some iron. Let's grab some lapis. Let's grab some wood. Let's grab the very minimal cobble that we have. Well, Manny, how are doors going to work? Like, how is Accolade all going to work? But yeah, somebody hacked into it a while back. I don't really know. But I did the process to report it hacked, and one day I was able to log back into it. Oh, nice, Joey. That's awesome. And, don't need doors. Well, what about other people's bases that have doors? Do you think that's going to be an issue, Manny? I'm trying to get cobble here, guys. I'm out of freaking cobble. I have like 0 cobble. But yes, Rose, yes, we're playing on the Chunk SMP. That is currently what we are playing on. Yes. Super excited. Just we're entering into week 3 pretty much of the season. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I think the season's gonna last a really long time. And I'm very happy about that. Very, very, very happy about that. Especially with all the projects that I think a lot of people are, you know, planning or wanting to do. Ah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this gets things kind of moving and grooving a little bit more, which I think will be nice. So I need to make some pistons. I also need to make some more observers. That's the 2 things that I need. So right now, let's make 12 pistons. Hold on. I don't need that many observers. And then we'll grab 8 observers. Perfect. Now, let me grab a little quick packed ice here. Let me grab some packed ice really fast. Where do I want to do this? Where would I like to do this? I could do it like right here. That's very possible. Very possible. Hello, Mr. Tall Man. Hello.
See, look, I'm so tall.
Look at you. Guys, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Also, hello, I'm also your brother today.
You're also very quiet.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. One second. Isabel wants to teleport to me.
Yeah, and as you can see here.
I'm gonna decline that real quick.
Right.
EA deny. Oh, I can't wait. Oh no, it's just TP deny. That's why I can't do it.
Also, I don't know if it's just the music or not. I don't know. Also, I know that we've been doing some skits and whatnot lately. None of that today. I will say that. I gotta lock in. I don't know where my 1 grass went. I don't know what happened to it.
See, look, I'm very tall. Very tall, Manny.
Manny, did you say hell nah?
Maybe.
Exactly, Aaron. I gotta lock in today. Look at him. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. He looks so tall. Like, that's my brother, guys. That's my freaking brother.
Oh.
We were literally in the trenches together, man. In the sewers, in the gutter.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
I'm doing great. How are you? By the way, Hunter.
There was a tall guy here.
Yeah, he's somewhere over. I think he's running. He's over there somewhere.
He's a poor guy.
He's running away.
Yes. If you guys want to go catch him or find him, There's allegations that he's a very short man, but he's trying to he's trying to turn that around.
No, I think he's tall. I heard
Exactly.
about him.
I look at like he was so tall. I don't know where he's at, but he's a tall man.
Ran away.
He ran away. He's over, somewhere over there.
What is Isabel thinking?
Exactly. That's what. By the way, Hunter, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. I'm gonna clear out a section here, really fast. I'm gonna clear out a section, really fast, and we're gonna start putting this in. Guys? Where's my grass? What keeps happening to my grass? There we go. There's my grass. There's my grass. Alrighty, music back's on here. Yeah, I need to get rid of this anyways, so I'm just gonna get rid of small little sections here, and then I think I need to. I'm gonna actually, hold on. Let's do this. I want to make a nice, easy section, right? I want to make a nice, easy section. That's 24 blocks. This is going to be 30 blocks. That's 30. So I'm just going to have ice going all the way down here. Actually, that's wrong. That's wrong. This is wrong. I need to do it one lower, actually. So everything's at level height. I just want to do a more isolated test actually here. That's what I want to do. By the way, Peter Brad T, what is good? Welcome in. How you doing today, Peter? Welcome in. Right now, I'm doing a science experiment again because I feel like I might have made an error. And I want to test out to see what the best setup is for my pumpkin farms. That's what I want to test. By the way, Ozzy, welcome in. How you doing today? Great to see you in here. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's 30. I probably need a few more signs than that. Perfect. By the way, Cameron, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. How are you guys all doing today on the TikTok live? How are you guys been? What have you guys been up to today? Let's go grab some more water here. If only I had Mars bought back. If only. But Cameron, I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm happy to hear that, my guy. I'm doing well myself. Getting all of this, I gotta get this pumpkin farm. So I originally had a different setup for this down over there. But then I started, working through some systems, and we did a little science experiment, but I feel like I had actually done it wrong. So we're gonna try and run it again, and we'll see. SMP Shopper, the totems have restocked. I repeat, the totems are restocked. Ooh, Manny's got totems. That's good news. That is fantastic news, by the way. So yeah, we're working on a pumpkin farm right now. And yeah, we're going to do another science experiment because I need to. No, in Aussie, it's really just wherever you're watching from. And even state, like if you're from Australia, I know that they have states down there, 5 or 6 states. So like, yeah, it's just kind of like, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Where are you tuning in at? That's most important to me. Oh, Southern Australia. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, there we go. So now I need to grab a hopper and a chest. We got to get this base done, though, Nationers. We're behind. We're way behind. Plus my bow, I need that auto sell chest. We need about 75 more K. Which I'm like, I could sell these diamonds, but it's kind of rough, and I don't want to sell these diamonds. Honestly, I could sell ancient debris. Honestly, I don't need that much ancient debris. Right now, for me, it is 425 right now. For me, it is 425. What time is it for you, by the way, Ozzy? This is Warship. How many do I have to play? 15. Okay, it's gonna be 15 and then 20, huh? Yeah, it is. It is. Most definitely is. So, yeah, super excited. My watch died yesterday. Like, for the first time in its existence, it freaking died on me. So, I had to charge it today. Oh, very nice, Aussie. Very nice. Nice early morning. We love to see it. How much for your ancient debris? Well, I'm thinking like netherite ingots. I say ancient debris as if it's not netherite ingots. But, how many are you needing again? How much are you needing again? Popular Bluff? Cameron, where's that at? I need to get me some chests. 3 chests here. We're going to turn 1 into a hopper. We're just going to turn 1 of these into a hopper. Perfect. I'll just buy whatever you want to sell it off. I could get you an accurate, like, amount here in a sec. I could get you, like, an accurate amount. Because I think I'm going to... Do you need ancient debris or do you need netherite? Thanks, Estrella. Thank you. Thank you so much, Estrella. This is exactly what I needed right now, actually. It's exactly what I needed. Nice little dig straight down, I see. Jordan, what is good? Welcome back. How are you doing today? Oh, Missouri. That's nice, Cameron. Very nice. Thank you, Estrella. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At least I can get my warship stuff that I need done. Kind of sucks not having tunneling anymore. Wasn't paying attention. I realized I had enough. You guys truly just want to see me dig straight down at the most inconvenient times. And I appreciate it. Back into the trial chamber. Nice. But yes, Jordan, doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Doing good. Feeling good. Oh my gosh. This trial chamber is actually like multi-level. But yes, I'm doing good as well. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Been kind of a long day. Kind of a busy day. Just kind of working. Getting some editing done. Kind of finalized the ending of the video, but like I still gotta chop so much stuff and get music in there, and I have basically the rough cut. I have like everything in a timeline right now, and it's like 5 hours of footage, so like trimming it down is kind of the goal, you know. Oh my god, those were breeze. Oh jeez, you're not attacking me today. Not today. The other day I opened up stream and Planet redeemed a dig straight down not even a minute into my stream. I did see the video of you up in the air, suspended in glass. I did see that video, actually. Yeah. It wasn't that video. Was it that moment? I did see that. That was a clip that did circulate on the Discord and whatnot. Now you know my pain. Now you can kind of see where I'm coming from. The dig straight down in the sky. In the sky. Yeah. Oh, my mom's definitely starting to cook, man. I can... I smell that garlic. It smells like garlic. It smells like garlic. And we're not even having Italian food. We're having tacos tonight. Which, you know... She's cooking up something up there. I can tell you that. She's cooking up something. Well, the hard part is, like, I don't want to use... I'll use my stone, actually. I think Jared needs some sky buildings. I need a ship all the way in the sky just for you guys to have me dig straight down here. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we could do that. Or actually, let's not do it like that. We should do it like... Actually, I learned a strat here. If I do that and I do this, I can still open up the chest. But if I do this... I can't open up the chest, but I can if it's a harvested block. You will know my struggle. I would know your struggle of being in the freaking sky digging straight down. But this is nice because this will stay wet. It'll be a wet farmland, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I learned that strat because over here, actually, we have the exact same setup where this, like I can open this chest and I was like, why can't I? But because it's not a full block, which is kind of nice. So what I'm hoping to do is... I got 12 and 12. Oh, I needed 24. Oh, I needed 24, not 36. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to make more. I'm just going to make 15 in total. So we're... Almost got that little stinker. My mom got some fruits from like a family friend. And she like left them in the kitchen, just like out and about. And like a whole bunch of fruit flies started It's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So I think the first setup that we need is this. No. No. How do I do this again? How do I do this? Hello? There we go. Yep. No. Hold your horses. Yeah, it's like fruit flies aren't like necessarily like the typical fly. Like they're kind of annoying. They're a little bit smaller. They don't buzz as much. It's kind of nice, but you know, it's just you're just like, come on. Like, could we? I was like, why did my mom get this anyways? Like, we did not need it. Like, that's the thing. Like, we did not need it. And we're not using all of these fruits. We're not. Fruits or vegetables, that is. Jared, wouldn't even be able to make it high enough. Someone would do dig straight down on the tower every time. Yeah. I wouldn't even be able to build it. I literally would not. By the way, Cameron. What's going on in that chat, by the way? What are we doing? What are we saying? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a little test here. We're gonna do a little test. You know what it is. You know what this test is. You know what this test is. We've done this one a million times. Hey, Jesus Christ is God. What is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Okay, perfect. And the hard part is like, I'm like, if I place a block over that, then that's going to make that a full block. So I'm going to leave that out of this equation for now. This is 30, so I need a little bit more redstone here. Need a little bit more redstone. 1, 2, 3. But yes, what's going on, man? We're working on a pumpkin farm. I'm doing a little bit of testing right now. Doing just a smidge of testing. Gabe, yeah, what's your question, by the way, my guy? Perfect. And now, if I just turn all these into seeds, we should get all of these growing. There we go. Perfect. Yes, Gabe, we are on Java, by the way. We are on Java, indeed. I'm playing on Java, getting... Where did I put my bone meal? I feel like I did not use all the bone meal. Where did I put the bone meal at? There's no way I used all the bone meal. Because the bone meal is usually in here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that I used all of it. Blue League, what's good? How are you doing today, Blue? Welcome in. Macho Boy, welcome back. How do you see chords and days on the panel? You click on keyboard. F3, by the way, Gabe. F3 will bring up this HUD. You can kind of see the ping hidden. That will show all the chords and everything. But Blue League, welcome back. How have you been today, my guy? These are not fully grown. Oh, hello. Hi, Manny. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hold on. Mr. Mars wants to see you.
Oh. Mars wants to see me.
Yes, come with me.
Okay. You're very welcome, Gabe. Life is life. What's good? How you doing today? What's up? Nothing much. I am apparently needed for a meeting, by the way. Oh. Hello, Mars.
Oh, what's up, Jared?
Did you want to show... Oh, did Mars have something for me, or do you just want me to show me what Mars...
You got something to say.
Oh, Mars, what did you...
What did I have to say?
I thought you told me to.
Told you to what?
Oh my goodness. By the way, Isaiah. Isaiah. Isaiah, welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow button. And thank you so much, Jesus Christ is God. Much love. Isa, welcome in. If you are interested, exclamation mark chunk if you're on Twitch. If you're on TikTok, then link is in my bio. Tyrone, welcome in. How you doing today? I gotta study. I'm doing good, pretty good. I gotta study though, because once I turn 18, I can get ASE certified, which, what would ASE certified mean? I'm assuming it's probably in the mechanic space, because I know that's kind of what you do for work.
Easier. I just thought I'd do this.
Yes, this is certainly nice. You don't have to do too much.
Oh,
But
I have way too much dirt I need to get rid of.
okay, well, if you do have the dirt, then feel free to...
More than a double chest full of dirt.
Oh. Nice.
Here's your food, Mars.
But yeah, if you want to fill in any, if you want to fill in any of the blocks, you're more than welcome to. Manny, did Mars have anything else to say? Did he say what he said to you?
Maybe, but
I did say num num num.
Oh, well, and then okay. I'm gonna get back to working on the pumpkin farm now.
yeah.
Well, thanks, Manny. Thanks for letting me know. Did you see LeVar Ball's new prosthetic leg? But yeah, so automotive service excellence. It's like the you know what you're doing type thing. That okay. It's just like a formal certification to be like, hey, I kind of know what I'm doing, which is kind of nice. That's kind of nice. How what is the test kind of like? Is it like do you have to perform on a car? Do you have to like study a bunch of stuff? Is it like a paper? Is it like getting your driver's license where you have to do like a driving exam and then also do a written exam? But yes, I do, Jesus Christ is God, I do have a Discord channel, Discord server. Link is in my bio, by the way. I worked from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Nice, Tyrone. How was work today, by the way? Was it good? How would you say it went today? All right. So, Nationers, I'm going to start a 5-minute timer on my watch, okay? Because now all of these are grown. All these are the same height, yeah? All those look like to be the same height. Yeah, all those are the same height. We're just gonna do it fresh. We're gonna do a 5-minute. We're gonna keep it nice and fresh, and we're gonna see how much we can get, and we'll monitor it. Oh, that's kind of nice, Blue. So is it like, can anyone that like is 18 take that exam, or take the certification? I wonder how many bad customers he got. I hope not, man. I hope not. Tyrone's that guy. Tyrone just got a new job at Walmart, so finishing up that orientation, you gotta love it. Especially in the morning. You know, I feel like, I mean, Walmart definitely has some interesting people that go in, but hopefully orientation was good. Hopefully it was. We got 4:15 left. We're just gonna see how much we get. This is like a nice fresh stack, something to base it with when we make the other setup. You take a test on the parts of a car. I'm taking A1 through A9, so all the normal ones. It's like 10 tests, but I'll do it overtime. Once I get those done. I'll be a master tech. Interesting. So basically, you just kind of become like a lead tech, telling everyone what the frick to do. That's kind of nice, though. That's kind of nice. And I know you've obviously been working in that space for a little bit, so I'm sure all the experience that you've gathered over the years, and obviously the studying you'll be doing, will be really nice. Yes, no, for me it's 7:30 and school was boring as always. Hey, look at the bright side. You get to wake up every day, and if the worst thing you do is school, you get some food, you have lunch. You gotta get that education. I feel like it's important to get that education. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is important. It is important. But that's cool. That's very, very cool. I remember very similarly, when I was doing my Microsoft, like, Office certifications, we had to do, like, you have to do, like, a bunch of phases and whatnot. And basically what your main goal is they tell you what this thing should be or what it should look like. And then basically you have to go out and go create it pretty much. Oh, nice. And if older people are getting it, my question is it, do you expect to pass it right now? I'm most likely to be a master tech in my early 20s. Okay. But like 18 is when you can kind of start doing all of these tests and do a whole bunch of stuff. But hey, Ghost, I hope that the store was good nonetheless. So right now, the server is technically a private SMP. You can apply in the link in my bio. There's an application in there if you're interested in actually joining in. But yes, it is technically a private SMP. Okay, 18 is the minimum, and you just kind of chip away at all of your certs. That's kind of nice. I have my certifications in Microsoft 10, or Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. 2010 and 2013. I don't think we ever got to the 2016 section. I don't think we had the license at that point. Ghost, I'm saying that to the people in the TikTok stream. Do you know what a ICAP meeting is? I do not. Is that, were you in an ICAP meeting? ICAP meeting today? I do stream on TikTok, Ghostface. I do. And soon, I'll probably be also streaming on YouTube once again. But multi-streaming this time again. The cycle has repeated. The cycle has repeated. See, that's what I thought it was. But it had an A, and I was like, well, that's not even close to like the U on a keyboard. Can you spell ICUP? iCup? Ha ha! Oh, nice, Tyrone. What type of meeting is that, by the way? 50 seconds. I've been streaming for an hour and 41 minutes, and I broke my pickaxe, man. Broke my freaking pickaxe. But we gotta figure out a way to get some good money here. That's gonna be important. What do you suggest for beginner content creators who are getting into streaming and content? At least in terms of maybe what you stream or where you stream. Or just like advice or tips, early goings, maybe what to expect too. 22 seconds. You see Jared P? That's crazy. That's crazy. I will say one time on a DoorDash delivery last year, I was delivering to a apartment, and it was one of those ones where it's like, man, you had really good orders. I got 16. Okay. It was just one of those nights that orders were really good and like things were taking forever. Double setup. 16. And let me just say, Nationers, let me just say that I had to go pee so bad. It was my last delivery of the night. I mean, you could dictate if it's going to be your last, but it was like definitely my last. And I was like, there's no cameras. There's like a giant bush. Like, I don't think anyone can see me. And I was like, I had to go pee so bad. Because like, I'm not asking a person like, hey, can I go pee in your house? By the way, Crazy Go, what's good? ICAP is a school meeting. Interesting. And by the way, Gabe, we're playing Minecraft. By the way, Crazy Go, thank you so much for the 1 Go popular and the 1 heart me. Much love out to you, Crazy Go. By the way, Pork, welcome back. I don't understand why I have to fill out the exact same information on every doctor appointment. It's like not much has changed. You know what I mean? By the way, how much money? I gave you that one time, like 24K, right? Yes. Let me do that. I was going to do that when you were on, but you're not. It's 25K. Actually, 26K, actually. Oh, hold on. Mars, I gave you a little bit too much. Can you pay me back $9,000, actually? I had one too many zeros there. But yes, Crazy Go, you've been doing good? Yeah, dude, I've been great, man. How have you been? But yes, I have homework to do, but I'll be still watching the stream. Thank you so much, very much love out to you. Not $9,000, Mars. Just a few more zeros, by the way. Just a few more. Oh, the 9K was intro. Oh, it's $90. Just 2 more zeros on the back end of that. Yeah, just 2 more. Yeah. We're just missing a few zeros. But busy working 2 jobs. Oh my goodness. What are you doing for work right now? Oh, 900. Just another 9 on that, which now at this point it would be like $8,000. Technically. But also, what I just saw a message. Oh, by the way, Jesus Christ is God. Like, any tips for beginners? Just create a schedule. I think one of the big things is, for me, that really helped me is imagine how many people you want to be streaming for. Imagine you are streaming to 1,000 people. And at one point, you're probably going to be streaming to 0. Like, I feel like that should be an expectation. At some point, you're probably going to be streaming for 0 people. Maybe if there's streams and Discords out there that have, self-promo chats, feel free. We have one in our Discord. And maybe that is something that you end up trying, and maybe that's something that you end up doing, and figuring out what works for you and is what is best for you. So yeah. By the way, 1 less than 0. I streamed 2, and me and my friend, yeah, it's like one of those things. Get the reps. Like, reps are huge. Like, when I was 14, 15, when I was first, like, streaming, right? Like, I had no clue what the heck I was doing. Like, I knew that I wanted to stream. I didn't know what to stream. There wasn't, like, a particular, like... I just wanted to stream, you know what I mean? And so just continue to get the reps. It does not have to be crazy amount. You don't have to stream every single day for like 8 hours. That's how you get burnout. Just go in there, have fun. Just keep chatting. Like, if nobody's talking, just talk about what's going on. Talk about something that's going on in your life. Like, I've repeated the same stories like over and over again. Because yeah, there's new people that come in. And most importantly, like, you get those reps. So when you say them next, life is good. Life is easy. It makes your life so much easier when you do start having viewers and whatnot. By the way, user, it is Sal in the back there, as you pointed out. It is Sal in the back. By the way, Phaedra Phantom, I can't stream. I live in a country with terrible internet. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Phaedra. But also, by the way, 2011X Gaming, welcome in. User, welcome in. Phaedra, welcome in. I hope that you guys are all doing well. But I think as an expectation, just realize that, yeah, you might have 0 viewers. You might have somebody that pops in. You'll probably have a chat or two in the realm that it is. But never give up hope. Never give up hope. If you want something bad enough, you will go out and go get it. And I think that that's an important lesson to remind yourself sometimes. You know, I think... And also play a game, like, don't just play popular games, like, play a game that you know. Like, play a game that you're, like, and find your competitive edge. Are you funny? Like, I don't think I'm a super funny person. I feel like there's maybe, like, funny delivery and stories and whatnot, but, like, my improv is not, like, something I'm really good at. So it's not something I lean into a lot. But one of the biggest things is, like, what are you good at? Are you, like, really good at, like, Mortal Kombat? You know what I mean? Your improv is, like, really good, Mars. I will say that. Like, the comedy, like, just, like, coming up with stuff on the fly is, like, very, very good. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to try this with the same setup. We're going to do a little micro setup here. Something that we're testing. We're seeing what these things can do, which is better. And we're looking at the data. And for me, like, Minecraft-wise, like, I'm kind of a fool. Like, I don't know everything in Minecraft. You know? I like doing these weird experiments. I like mega builds. Just find what works for you. Find what you enjoy, too. The server makes up for the funny. It does. What happens on the server is funny. I'm just capturing it. Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those things, you get more reps in it, you become better at it. And yeah, exactly. Like, even storytelling, like that 2Spider, like, sometimes, like, it's how you present things. Streaming is different for a lot of different people. Some people, like, I go into streams and, like, they don't talk. They don't have a webcam. But people still love them. Like, I used to watch Lyric a lot. Lyric is probably one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. He does not have a webcam. What works for others is not what is always going to work for everyone. Things are going to be so different. You have to lean into what you have. You know what I mean? By the way, I don't know. I got lucky. I was in a famous video and then got to build a community around it. That's nice, Spider. That's awesome, by the way. That is super awesome. And yeah, like, especially because story is so big too, you know, just like any sport and whatnot too. Chesel, by the way, welcome back. Also, hello. I don't know what's going on here. All these are grown right now, Nationers. So it is time to do the 5-minute timer. The 5-minute timer. Let's see how much we can get, because this setup here, okay, this setup here is going to be same size setup. This is going to be the same size setup. Okay, we need to get more than 16, and if we get more than 16, If we get more than 16, then that proves to me that the individual is better than the double. And I honestly would not say that all of it is luck. I would actually say most content creation is skill. I would genuinely say that. And I would genuinely agree with that. Like, knowing what to do is important. The luck aspect is that what you put out there hit the people that you wanted. By the way, also, yes, Jared, the morning I got Volcano Old Spice deodorant, very nice. No, I don't think the skill is keeping people there. I think the skill is, you could say, and I get what you're saying, but like, I could imagine like, I'm just gonna use Mr. Beast because he's the biggest creator out there, right? Imagine Mr. Beast posted on like an account, right, that had 0 subscribers, right? And he posted, let's say it was just like the money one, you know, where he carries money and boom, 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 right? Imagine he posted on like an account with like 0 subscribers. Would that video still do as well? Now, yes, obviously it's not gonna, let's say it got 250,000 views, right? I don't think it's gonna get 250, million views. It's not going to, because it's not brought to the platform with 400 million subs, right? Content is all skill. What you do, how you post, who you are, keeping retention in videos, you know, things that typically the algorithm does root for. You know, it is skill. You look at people who maybe aren't like the most favorite people in terms of making content, that like, you know, they'll make a type of content that tries to get you to comment, right? That's a skill in itself, because the end result got you to do whatever you wanted it to do. By the way, C-Matter, welcome back. But yes, then there's also the other side, is because, is that just a one-hit wonder video, or is it a continuous style that you continue to make that keep people coming back? And most of the times it's not, right? It's going to be just like it's just going to be a random set of things. I'm going to dig straight down here in a second. I'm going to wait until these 2 minutes pass. But also, Tyrone, a long time ago, there was a streamer in the game that I was playing. I never saw him again. Welcome in, by the way, Mars. Joseph, what is good? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realist community on the internet. We have 151 left. I just don't want to ruin the science experiment, because it's either we do that and we have to wait another 5 minutes or so. Why are people running around my base, guys? I just want to have some peace today. But yes, also, Ghostface, I got that orange back for you, my friend. But I genuinely believe most of it is skill. Because I can make a good video, and like, when I see a certain stat, I know that it'll do well. And like, yes, you dictate a lot of things based on stats, because that's kind of what you have to base a lot of things on. But yes, oh, the big paintball. Is that like a Roblox game, Tyrone? It's okay, Ghostface. I will not confirm or deny that that was a malicious attack or not. I cannot confirm or deny. They're trying to change the way that we enjoy these streams. I got 5. Interesting. It's not good looking into the last minute, guys. This is not a good look right now. I need to play one more Warship game. Perfect. There we go. I will not say who it is, by the way. By the way, welcome back, Aaron. Yeah, we have gotten 5 so far, by the way, Nation. We've gotten 5 so far. We've gotten 6 so far. Like, I do like the individual. I do like it. I do like it. I do, but I'm not gonna lie, Nation. I think that this thing is, I don't think the individual is as good as maybe we thought it was, actually. And this is a true test of it, because this is the same size. This would be the strongest in favor of that the individual set is better than the double set, because we're taking the exact same amount of space. We got 7, guys. We got 7. Oh, man, I saw that fly, too. Little bug. I'm gonna karate chop your freaking neck off, bug. All right. Same amount setup. So now, Nationers, what we need to do is we just need to extend this a little bit more. That's all that we need to do. All that we need to do is extend this just a little bit. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And that's going to come in the form of this. And then we're going to grab these observers, put these here. How much is the nether wart worth? In cost, it's like 169. Pork chop, guess what time you have to wake up tomorrow? The fact that you mention it is giving me like a very early vibe. Like it's giving me like, oh, you're gonna have to be up like really early. I'm gonna guess you have to be up at... I'm gonna guess you have to be up at like 6 a.m. Earliest like 4 a.m. That's gonna be my guess. That's gonna be my guess. I have so many freaking tools. I hate how many tools I have in my inventory right now. By the way, Tracia Trooper, what is good? Oh, close 6:30. What time do you normally wake up? Because you obviously said you wake up before. You obviously wake up before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll put a sign here. 9? Okay, that's fair. I wake up at 10. Perfect. We'll do that. So now what I'm going to do, because we've been doing fresh, I'm going to get rid of all of these seeds here. By the way, Lee, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Great to see you in here. I'm going to go to bed at 2. I'll wake up at 10. Wake up a little bit later today, which I was kind of like, ugh. I forgot that I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. My alarm's still set at 8, so like my little hatch light back there decided to go off. My hatch light that sits right there went off, and I was like, oh, crap. I was like, uh-oh. So since I've been doing these all fresh, I need to do these ones all fresh as well. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, almost got it. It's not as early as I used to wake up, but it's still early. I remember I used to wake up at 6 o'clock every day for high school, and I do not miss those times. I had 0-hour strolling strings, so we were up very early. By the way, Tracia Trooper, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. I can't stick around, but I want to shoot a follow to watch later. Yes, sounds good, Tracia. Thank you again so much for stopping by. Much love. And thank you again so much for the support, by the way. I woke up at 5:30 for high school. That's absurd. Like, especially like if you live far from like your high school and you have like a 0-hour period, like it is just kind of crazy to see. Alrighty, so now we're going to bone meal all of these just to keep them technically new and fresh pumpkins. Do pumpkins have a bias to, like, which side they grow to? I don't know. Feels like they would. Feels like a very piston-y thing to do. Or a pumpkin-y thing to do. By the way, did you just say fresh? You could say I said that, Mad Hatter. Welcome in. 6 a.m. on the bus at 7. We're going to start. Oh, hold on. Actually, I need to get rid of... Oh, technically none are in there. Technically, some did grow. All right. Now we're going to restart it because none of them are in there. That was a whole 8 in there, too. Oh, my gosh. By the way, Mad Hatter 968, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. And yes, they go to a certain way. Well, it looks like they all want to go left. Does that make sense? Like, they all look like they want to go left. Except for the year that I didn't have a first period that was nice. Yeah. My senior year, I was like, I know all the songs for Strolling Strings. I'm just going to show up to all the performances, and that's pretty much what I did. That's pretty much what I did. They just look like they all want to go left. And the unfortunate part is that half of this is not on the same side. Like, well, technically, look at... Oh. No, maybe it's just once they grow, they change stem distances. Because that one looks like it wants to go there, right? But that one's to the right, whereas this one goes to the left. You know what I mean? By the way, putting an iron bar on top of the water can prevent the pumpkin to fly around. What do you mean by that? Where would I place it here? By the way, Audio, welcome in. I wake up at 3:30. How the F do y'all wake up so late? It's just what we do, man. We just wake up late. I mean, it's not late. We probably still are up the same amount of time. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie, guys. I think I've messed up the system here. I think I messed up the system. I think we messed up the system, guys. Audio, another Minecraft streamer. Nice. I'm on the road to 5K, brother. Let's go, Audio. Let's go. What do you stream, by the way? And yes, we're on vanilla, but we're on an SMP, so it has a bunch of plugins. It has some custom enchants, things. Oh, I almost had it. Why do I need pumpkins? Because we can sell things on here to buy those said custom enchants, and they sell for $250,000. And so right now I'm trying to do a little science experiment to see which one is the better set to use. Individual, which is this, where they're all on their own redstone line, or keeping them on a double setup where I do 2 pistons, 2 observers, 2 pistons, 2 observers. Minecraft brother, unfortunately, I had another account on TikTok, but I posted a military video of me and it got banned. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. Yeah, cell chests do work now, yes. Yeah, by the way, I usually wake up around at 8 p.m. I mean, knowing your schedule, that makes a lot of sense. Right now, we are not getting as much as I feel like we should. We got 7 on the same size, and we now extended 5 more, and we've only gotten 3. This is bad. Oh, Audio, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. Can you make mine mob spawners on Pocket Edition? I believe you can. So now I'm just building it back up. Hey, I'm wishing you the best of luck with it, by the way, Audio. Especially losing an account with 150K is... Ooh, that is... I'm sure that was not fun to occur. You know, like, you have to see. But, by the way, Elijah 10 the kiddo, thank you so much for that follow, and welcome in. How is the observer not going off the route? They do. They do. It's just like once they do. As you can see, I have a giant farm with the same setup here. They do. You just saw one there. I'm sure others will go through. Let's see. See if any of these will go through. I just think I've limited them. I think I'm really limiting them. And I don't really like that. So I just want to see what the best setup for these things are. That's my goal. This like skyblock, but regular. This isn't really skyblock. This is just like an SMP. So like it's still vanilla. So you can still go around. I'm about 5,000 blocks away. But yeah, like you could say it's like kind of similar where there are like some intricate little things like that. I'm not gonna lie. We have 50 seconds left and we have only gotten 4 so far. There's a little bit more. Okay. That's good news. That is what we like to see here. I'm telling you, that is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. We need a little bit more, though. Factions, not so faction-y. It's just SMP. By the way, Unnamed, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. We got 6 now. Can we get more than 7? But this will prove that the individual set is not as good as the other set, which is good. It technically is a private SMP. You do have to apply because it is a viewer SMP of mine. I'm the owner of the server. It is private. One day I hope to be public, but, you know, griefing and all of that. It's not too much fun to deal with. And right now we just don't have a strong admin team to make up with that. But yes, by the way, Sally Aguilar, it's your girl Jazzy. Thank you both so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. And this one got 6 in the same amount of time. So what that means to me is if I'm getting 16 in a double set, I'm getting more in a double set than I am in a individualized set, guys. So, and I only do this because, and I only wanted to do this because I feel like I had made an error when I was going through an initial testing phase that was up to scale like this. And what I was seeing here, guys, was that my theory is that individual is better than mass, as you guys can see here. So I did a mass test. I got 3 stacks and 7 in 5 minutes. This was a lot bigger than that farm over there, as you can see. So then I did an individual that filled the same size, and I got 2 stacks and 8. And then basically the individual with the same amount of hoppers and pistons, I got 2 stacks and 53. So So what this proves to me is that keeping, and I'm sure, I kind of want to do a test here. This is going to seem like a dumb test. Let me see if, I don't know if it's because there's like a block here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There is another setup that I could try here, actually. There is another setup that I could try here. And that would be individual, but it's a set of 3. So it's pistons on each side, if that makes sense. That's what I'm going to try next year, guys. We got to do some testing, though. Got to do some testing. That's the important part. That is the important part. So I'm not going to necessarily do a filled section with this. I'm just going to do the amount of, yeah, I'm probably going to have to just do the amount of pistons or something. But yes, thank you so much, by the way, Audio. And yes, if you guys ever want to apply, feel free to. Link is in my bio, by the way. Is it true Jared Hathaway doesn't read chat? I don't read anything in the in-game chat a lot of the time. Pork. You can control pigs, right? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I just destroyed these. It's not what I wanted to see. Double. 16. This. Individual. Filled. This one got 7. I don't read in-game chat a whole lot because, streaming and whatnot. By the way, Nathan, indeed. Love it. Love to see it, my guy. Thank you for the kind message as always. Let's destroy all of these. Destroy all of these. Okay, this one might be a little extended. I don't know. We'll have to see how this works out. We will have to see. I just have so many tools in my hotbar. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating right now. I have so much stuff. Okay. We might have some stuff. Do we have anything to pick up there? No. Perfect. Let me rephrase it. How is it not constantly going? Because it's seeing the route all the time? No, the observers do work. The observers work. It's just that the root's not growing. That's the thing. Like, they grow. Like, this is the exact same setup. And we have a chest full of it. You know what I mean? So, now what we need to do, by the way, is what I'm thinking about doing is doing like this setup. So if I place one of these pretty much every... There was also another setup with this, so I kind of want to test this out really fast. So this one, I'm going to do it here, where I do it individualized so they're not all in the same setting. So that I'm going to have to get rid of, because that one's not going to be on the same set. So then what we would do, this avoids the stem. This avoids the stem from feeling like it's on its own island, right? There's also another setup to this where you make that one an observer as well. Yes, by the way, I gotta wait for all my pre and food to smell, all your ore and food to smell. In-game, I'm assuming. Okay, so now let's get all of these out. We'll do, so this is individualized set. This is a triplet set instead of a double set. Not IRL. Right. I see I am mistaken. Let's go ahead and get hold of this hode. Let's do that. Perfect. There we go. And now we need to bone mill all of this. Wow, I did 3 bone meal for that stem. Oh my gosh. Guys, do all the stems have ED? Like, is just bone meal? What are we doing? What's going on here? None of these are grown. Like, there, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, perfect. And now that we've been testing all of the new fresh ones, we're going to just start a 5-minute timer now. And we're going to see how this goes. We're going to see how this goes. And then next up, what I'll do is then I will take out the cobblestone. I'll take out the cobblestone. And we'll have them all in the same set pretty much. So this one's going to be individual triplets. And then this is going to be alternating setup. We'll do 2 experiments here. But like I've been doing, I've been testing to see. I don't know if that's 2. I don't know if that was 2. Did I already have a pumpkin in my hand already? Is it going to skew the data? We'll just restart the timer then. We'll restart the timer. Because I don't want to skew data here. I don't want to skew data here. Cooking up something good right now. Let's go. You got the furnace running. Got the food. Got the gold. I like to see it. So, matter, is this your first time? Did you hop on yesterday, by the way? Because I know that we were talking about it while the watch party was going on. Did you hop on yesterday at all? Oh, we did for a bit. Okay. Oh, no. F for John. F's to John, man. F's to John. We've had almost 1,000 people that have joined the TikTok stream today. Shout out to all you guys. We have 19 new followers. If you guys haven't already on the TikTok stream, we're on the road to 10,000 followers by the end of the year. So feel free to hit that follow button if you guys are enjoying the content. We're doing a little science experiment right now with pumpkins. It's currently what we're doing right now. I should have done this way on a smaller scale last time because we built like the biggest farms ever. We should have done it on a way smaller scale. This is at least moving. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more like boom, boom, boom. But that double one, man, that double one looks insane. This one's already got me 3. We're already halfway. We're about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, and a minute 15 in on the same amount. So the same amount individual, I'm gonna conclude that this is absolutely hindering it. Like the individual, it's good, but to what avail is it going well? That's the tough part. I'm on a death streak today, mostly falling to my death. Are you just like participating in the dig straight downs too? Or is it like a voluntary thing? I'm not sure how to go about that as of right now, Sunken. But that's the data that I'm seeing. So as of right now, in 2 minutes of time, we've gotten 6. So I think it's reasonable to conclude that the individual is not a good setup. You guess how many times I've died already? I died off camera this last week, guys. I died to a zombie while AFKing. It was bad. I'm going to guess you have died. You're like died this season, Isabel. I'm going to guess you've died 13 times. Yeah, guys, I had 72 levels and I died. I died to a zombie. I forgot that I was tabbed out and I was like chilling like right here. I was chilling like right here. Not doing a thing. And I just forgot I was tabbed out. And then I tabbed back in and it said, zombie killed me. And I was like, because I play without audio, you know, while I'm tabbed out. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. Not a great look, I will say. But looking at this is looking good. Yesterday, I died 13 times. That was the other day. But in total, you've died 25 times. That is sad. Sad to see. I've gotten 8 so far in about 3 minutes. Everything should still be in render distance. Now, mind you, this isn't the most effective setup. It is not. It is not. I think there's some other setups that still could work. I just want to find a good setup to use. Only 25. Only, right. Only. By the way, if you guys want to join my team, you guys certainly can. I think you could do team join and then nationers. That's an open team that you guys can join. So if you guys want a nationer tag in front of your name in the, of course, the tab, you guys can. You guys feel free to join the team. I opened it up today. I thought it was always open, but it's not. So, yeah, see, matter. Let's go. You die more than 25 times per day? Oh, no. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I definitely... Sorry, I thought I saw the bug. Saw the little... Marka! I'm assuming it's Marcus. Welcome in. We're currently on the Chunk SMP right now. 9, that's good. If we can get up to 16, I would be very happy with that, I will say. I'd be very happy with that. Marka, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the real community on the internet. Great to see you in here. Yeah, the door mafia. The door mafia. I've gotten 9 so far. We got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. 40, 40, 40. 40 seconds left. Come on, come on, come on. Go once, go. $10, $10. By the way, Jude, we're playing on the Chunk SMP right now, and the server is kind of like a enhanced, reimagined vanilla where we have custom enchants, we have teleports or TPAs or just things like that, and I've gotten 10 so far. 12 seconds here. But yeah, custom enchants. I'm going to be adding dungeons onto the server very soon, so you'll be able to go through with dungeons with your custom enchants and all of that good stuff. 10. We got 10, guys. We got 10. This resulted in 10. So what I want to do in here now is get rid of all of these sections here, okay? Get rid of all of these sections. Now, this one's probably the best one to view in terms of how the double setup works with this one. This is probably the best setup for it. Like, and there's one on the end, so, like, do you count, like, is it 11? It wasn't a significant amount for it to be there. So we won't count it. So, yes, the door mafia. Gotta love the door mafia. I think we need to add one more on the end here. Boom. Go ahead and wrap this around. Perfect. Go ahead and get these all set up. These will be all set up. By the way, Jude, thank you so much for hitting that follow and welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Great to see you in here. Perfecto. So now what we need to do is we need to go through here. Come on. Come on, inventories. And as you can see... So I need to make new plants as well. I need to make these not mature ones. Because, that's what we've been doing for all of these. I need to make these not mature. Because the not mature will give me the most accurate representation on how things work. Perfect. Is that a missing poster? It was. My bat has been found. My bat has been found. Perfect. And as you can see, all of the redstone is on the same line, which honestly, in my thought, I thought that was always going to be a bad thing, but it actually seems to be a pretty good thing that they're all on the same line. I don't know exactly why. We've gotten the most with all of them on the same line. So anything in here we're going to take out. We're going to start the 5-minute timer because all of these things are mature now. How to make that poster? There is a plugin in game that allows me... Dang it! That allows me to do that. By the way, where do you host the SMP, man? Looks like no lag whatsoever. I host it on an Apex. I have about 5 gigabytes of RAM. 5 gigabytes of RAM on the server, but I host it on Apex hosting. Did I say Apex Legends? So yeah, the poster here that you see is through a plugin called Image Frame. You grab images off like Discord or Google or Imgur. Hey, I just seen you. What is good? How you doing today? Welcome in. How are you doing today? But yeah, Apex isn't too bad. I mean, the pricing's like pretty good. It was probably one of the better pricing options when I was first getting the server and whatnot. So like, it's one of those ones that like I've been very happy with. Pay about 30 bucks a month, a little under that for it, but it's been very supreme. I will say that. Yes, the plugin is available to everyone. Yes, this plugin is available. Every plugin on the server is available to everyone on the server. But Audio, thank you so much for hitting that follow button, by the way, my guy. I'm going to shoot you a follow. Just because of all the supports and the kindness, man. Gotta shoot you a follow, Audio. Alrighty, now we wait 5 minutes to see how much pumpkins we're going to get. And as you can see, like, we have all of these alternating sections where we did test where we doubled it. Doubled has given us the most so far. This is definitely given the most freedom for all the pumpkins, I will say. This is definitely given the most freedom. Like, oh my god. We're minute 40 in and we got 6 so far. The number to beat is 16. The number to beat is 16. The number to beat is 16. And if double's gonna be the case, I'm tearing this all up here. I'm tearing this all up. And we're just going to have them all on the same line. We're going to do double again. And that's what we'll end up doing. But I'll tear it all up. But we got to see. About 2.5 minutes left, 250 left. 7 so far. That's good. That's a good amount right there. But my theory that I had was that individual will be better than mass, where they're all in the same line, mainly due to one of two things. The stem, especially in this instance, is constantly looking for both sides, right? But my thought process was if you individualize them, then what would happen is when these pistons are out, it allows for pumpkins to grow. That was always my like thought process with it. You know what I mean? Yes, no, for sure. We'll definitely have to link. I'll definitely shoot you a message. I'm not a huge collaborator. It's not something that I typically do with streams, but I'll definitely hit you up, you know, like to chop it up with fellow creators, see what they're seeing from a data standpoint and just how streams have been going for them and whatnot too. So yeah, definitely would love to audio. But my thought process was that since all these pistons are out, it negates the opportunity for that one. Technically did break. I did see that break. It negates the opportunity for these in essence, it negates them from actually growing in case they're growing at the same time. You know what I mean? But yes, audio, much love. Thank you again so much for being here. Have a good one. I hope you have a great night as well. 07 and peace, my guy. Much love. Guys, we've gotten 14 so far. We've gotten 14. Guys, guys. Do you know how insane it is to have 14 right now and we have a minute left? 14 right now. And you know the craziest part? The craziest part out of all of this, guys, is that this was the original idea that I had. And then I enhanced it and I was like, you know what? What about if I doubled them up? You know, what about if I made it to where, you know, there's 2 pistons. Technically, it's just an observer, piston, observer. So that they only can grow in. But this, I should have done these. Guys, we have 19 right now. And we have 35 seconds left. That's 20. Which, honestly, if that's the case, this is actually not too... No, this is actually really bad. Yeah, this is actually really bad. The triplet would have made it work, but yeah. 22? Oh my gosh. 15 seconds left, Nationers. 15 seconds left. Will we get any more? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zero. This is literally my original plan. Because I saw like a video of it, and I was like, okay... And then I try to get fancy with it. We got 20 freaking 4. We got 24. So you're telling me that the alt setup is 50%. It has a 150% output than the double. So the same. So what I have right now is actually the literal worst. You know what? We tried. And we've only been downhill since. Yes, good for what is, Aaron. Yes, yes. So, guys, the triplet I thought was going to be pretty good. It seemed to be the best sense, but obviously, as you can tell, as we were putting more pistons out, we were starting to get more. So we went up from, 7, same filled. I think this is kind of that's kind of an outlier, just like a bad data set. Because obviously we had more, but we got less. It was just kind of the luck of the draw. So this was legit the exact same beginning one that I had. The exact same beginning one that I had. What is Manny and Isabel just doing at my base? What are they doing over there? You guys filling in grass? I can't see. It's out of my... Seems like grass is being filled. So, yes, this is... It seems like the alternate's actually the best. Like, kind of crazy to say, but I actually think it might be the best. And so what that is going to mean is that we're going to have to get rid of all of this, and we're going to have to start making this back up from scratch. I was filling the grass outside the claim. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I guess Mars has a trust because when he was placing stuff down here, I technically need to take him off my trust. But yeah, I was expanding the claim. I see what you mean. I see what you're doing here. Well, thank you guys so much for helping. I know that this is kind of a big little project. I don't mind the minimal help, but again, I would like to make my base by myself, too, at the same time. By the way, Tasha's boyfriend, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest command on the internet. Great to see you in here. Alrighty. Oh, and there's a zombie villager. Oh, and he's got a job, actually. I don't even have to give him a job. He has a job. He already has a job. I do appreciate the help. By the way, Kaylee, welcome back. And by the way, Vortex Gaming, we are not playing a mod pack. We're actually on a server. Can I save this guy, by the way? Last guy I couldn't save. And I was kind of sad that I couldn't save him. I need to save this guy, though. I do. By the way, Ghostface, thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. Did I miss anything? Like, pumpkin seeds I could care less about, because I could always get more. I need to save this guy, though. I think I need to go put him in this little hut. Oh, let me grab a boat. Hold on. Let me grab a boat. He'll stay with a boat. He'll stay with a boat here. Hold on. Do I have a boat? I do. Follow me. Follow me. Come hither. Come hither. Over here. Follow the visual of the boat. By the way, Matt, thank you so much for hitting that follow button and welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest command on the internet. How are you doing today? He's also got an enchanted helmet and enchanted boots, actually. Bro's dripped out. Yeah, come this way, please. Let me make your hole really fast. Ow. Wait, what? How did I get hit? Come this way. Come this way. I think I gotta destroy the ground underneath him, huh? If he gets on this... No. Hey! Hey! That's not kind of you to do, sir. That is not kind of you. Well, he's in a boat, so, like, I don't need to name tag him, right? He's in a boat. He won't despawn, right? That's how that works, right? That's how that works. Oh, by the way, Vortex Gaming, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. It unfortunately is not a public server, but it is a server that you can apply for. Link is in my bio, by the way. And Alan, I'm using complimentary reimagined. I probably should. Let me get my axe out. Some of these things are going to start not working anymore. Let's try. No, guys, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Like, I want to do my base things by myself. I appreciate it. But I have the facilities to do it. I appreciate it, but I don't want to just have my hand held to the finish line. Yeah, I mean, he's in a boat. Like, even on the Twitch SMP, like, the one that we had was, like, super far. So I should be able to. I appreciate the consideration, but I also would like to just do my own thing sometimes, too. By the way, not Elijah, what is good? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. And Sam the Angler. Are you a fisher? I feel like angler is like a fish. You certainly can, Sam. The Doc. His name's the Doc. He's the doctor. He is the doctor. This guy, I don't know why he's a doctor. I mean, technically, he is in a farm outfit, so... Hello, my good friend. Welcome in. And, oh, you know what? I could probably also switch him back. I feel like I have weakness potions from when we did the first one. I feel like we have 2 more, right? And I should have golden apples. I should. I feel like I should have golden apples. Let me check. They probably aren't here. Yeah, I have 1 golden apple and I have 2 weakness potions. This guy is getting changed immediately. Oh, yeah, baby. And... Not gonna lie, if I can get a nice pumpkin trade on him, I don't care about paper or mending anymore. Like, that's not my... Did I fill the hole? I did. That's, like, not my goal, I guess. I want, like, a nice pumpkin one. Like, pumpkin and maybe melon. If I could get both, great. Uh-oh. 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 He's on fire. 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 No, 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 no. Not again will somebody die to fire. Okay? I did not panic that time. There is no dead cats and there's no villagers on this land, okay? Because last time, things were down bad, okay? Things were down bad. Things were down bad last time, guys. It was not a good time to be a villager. Or, excuse me, a cat. I will say that. By the way, I just seen you. Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the realest community on the internet. Welcome in. Oh, that could have been bad, guys. That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad. But, man, I'm glad that I responded quickly. I responded swiftly. I'm very proud of my efforts today. Because, guys, last time, you know, people were set on fire at my base. A cat died. A cat died. His name was Acro, okay? His name was Acro. He was my cat. And he died. He died. He was a white lilac point cat. And he died under my watch. So I think the thing to do here, because it's going to be interesting, because I'm going to be using more blocks, I think I need to go from one side and just... I think I just need to go from one side and just let it be. Let it rip. That's actually a smart thing to do. I don't have to worry about... Yeah. So if I just get ahead of it... Okay, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. We did not panic this time, Nationers. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. So, what I have to do... And what I'm thinking about doing is... Yeah, because then we can expand it to be the same size. We'll just have to expand it once that time comes. And that will be really nice. That will be really, really nice. Can I take out both at the same time? I just want to kill two birds with one stone here. Just want to kill two birds with one stone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. Good to know that it worked. Good to know that it worked. Inventory's kind of filling up, but we're going to start placing a bunch of blocks around here. So we should be good. By the way, Gina, welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, I think we got all the items. I don't think anything, like, went overboard or anything. These will slowly start to fill up, but that'll be okay. So, again, doing all of these... Yeah, we got to do these all like this. Like that. There we go. CJ, what's good? Welcome back, by the way. I'm not going to lie. Kind of crazy that the original design was the best design. Not going to lie. Like, how crazy. We've gone through, like, 2 weeks of just not knowing what's going to work. Like, doing, like, the most inefficient way. Because I was like, I feel like I'm not getting as much as, like, I did when I was just, like, AFK or something. You know what I mean? So, really glad to kind of nail that down, I would say. 44. I got 44 of these. Okay. All right. We'll see if this works. Jared, what do you think of the new Marvel Rivals series? I'm loving it, but I'm hating support. Support definitely needs some love. I know we were kind of gifted with, you know, like Invis Woman and Ultron, but I just feel like there has been a little bit of a neglect in that space. I've only played the one day, so I don't exactly know what, like how I formally feel about it. I've kind of lost a little bit of my spark for just like playing Marvel Rivals. Like, it's a fun game, but it's like a game that it is kind of hard to just like casually play a lot of the time. It is just kind of hard. Am I missing a piston? Did it? Oh, I hope it didn't despawn. That's okay. Hours of breaking and placing all this stuff again. I know. You know, but I look at it in a positive light. You know, at least we were able to deduce that actually the way that we had it originally was the best way. And that to me is enough for me to be happy. But you have to have, you can't hold many things to value. Hello. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello, 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 Air. Welcome in. Welcome in, Air. Hi. Welcome to my base. I don't think he has the voice chat mod. I don't see the thing next to his name. Or maybe he does. Because technically there should be like a disconnect next to it, no? Yeah, there usually is. But welcome to my base. But yeah, Aaron, it's for the betterment. I don't think if you're a scientist, like doing a lot of these science experiments, I think you can't hold too much value to things because you're always going to be testing. You're always going to be trying to do something that is better for your setup, better for your base, farms. You just are. And so I don't, yeah. It should be disconnected by name if they don't got it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I don't think he has it. Yeah, this one's even produced a little bit too. Which I like. So let's go ahead and get these ones going. What I'm thinking about doing is just kind of shifting all these over for now. And then really hit the ground running and whatnot. I actually need to destroy... This is going to sound really stupid. But I need to destroy this row first. Because if I destroy all the redstone, as you can see, all the pumpkins start growing. Start moving and grooving. Which is not good. Not a great sight. Deep Space Samurai, baby. Yeah, let me get rid of all these pumpkins now. But it's fun. I like the science experiments. I like getting into the weeds and trying to find the best possible outcome. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. It's a little tedious, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always going to be tedious if you make it that way, you know? But I've thoroughly enjoyed this process so far. By the way, Kaden, what is good? How you doing today on TikTok? Great to see you in here. Okay, here we go. Of course. Of course. All right, now we get rid of this section. Yeah, now we get rid of this section here. Oh, my inventory is actually going to start filling up, like, low-key. I have just a lot of, I should probably start placing some of these down. Probably start placing some of these down. Because, like, I'm missing... I don't know how I keep missing, like, random items. You know? I don't know how that keeps happening. Because I don't want to, like, lose... I mean, that's just... It's a lot to make an observer. It's, like, a lot to do things. And, yeah, my balance is back at 401. I would like... I really want to reach 100,000K. And maybe that's just going to be a tomorrow thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just going to be a tomorrow thing. Because I feel like it's just going to have to be a tomorrow thing. I think it just is. Like, we're just going to have to AFK this all night tonight because we got tacos ready at 6 or a little after 6. I told my mom to let me know when it's all ready. So this is actually 65 blocks in length. That's how much this is. That's how much it is in length. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Give me a second, C-Matter. Gonna place all these things down. Ooh, and we're gonna have extra too. I like it. Hello. Hello, C-Matter. Hello. Hello. We're getting our squats in. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, does it go? Ooh, ooh, hello, can you go? Ooh, ooh, hello, can you go? Ooh, ooh. Hello, can I go? How low can you go? Okay, here we go. And now looking at it, we need to start placing these. But welcome to the base, by the way. C Matter. It's a lovely base so far. It is. It is. It is such a lovely base. I hope that you guys are enjoying the base too. the very minimal base that I have right now. It's more of a farm, if anything. It really is just more of a farm right now. Really is just more of a farm than anything. But I hope that you guys are enjoying it. By the way, Kevin, what is good? Thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Kevin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, so once the things grows, that pumpkin should go. Some of these grow really fast, some of these grow really slow. But all these things have been growing, so they're just going to constantly be going. Kind of hard to base the activity because they're all growing, technically. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's like every 2. Okay, perfect. Now we go here. Now we go there. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Now we start placing all of these. We like to see it. Boom. Okay, perfect. So yeah, now we're getting it set up again. You know, we're starting to get the wheels turning a little bit. What can you say? We're starting to get those wheels turning. Moving and grooving. Which I know that we have pumpkins in here. Maybe that's slowed down a little bit. Sorry, it's kind of slowed down a little bit because we're taking a lot of these away. Taking a lot of these sections away. And we're kind of moving it all. So now we need to get rid of this. By the way, also, I don't know who gifted. I need to search for that. Gina, thank you so much for the 1 heartbeat. Much love out to you. Gina, thank you so much for the support as always. Gina, I hope that you're doing well today. Thank you so much. And welcome to the team for the week. Or maybe the stream? Yes, Gina, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, baby. Yeah, I think we're going to start to see a very positive net production. I think that's what we're going to start seeing. I think so. I think we will. I think we will start seeing a net positive in production. Which, honestly, pumpkins, that could go. Shovels don't need to be there. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, boss. Thank you, boss. It never fails at the right time. It's always at the right time. I know, boss. So we did a whole bunch of studying. We did a whole bunch of science tests because I thought the original science test was a little scuffed in a way. Uh-oh. Let me look. Invis-C. Oh, it did. Oh my god. No. He has 2 axes, but they're at very different... They're at very different durabilities. So I don't know if it like exactly doubled or if he just noticed they doubled. So, by the way, get a beacon. I'm begging you, Adrian. I unfortunately, it's not something that I can get right now. It's not something that I can get right now. No, there are different healths, though. One's at 141, one's at 104. Oop, did the end up doing my dig straight down? Oh, man. The end is like one location that I probably will not do the dig straight downs in. That's kind of like a forbidden land. You know what I mean? Oh. It seems like we've been here, boss. Seems like we've been here before. That's so interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just don't have an Elytra. I don't have like an armored Elytra to get there yet. Like, I think once I get an armored Elytra, like, I'd do it. But the thing is like, oh, I'm gonna have to carry rockets with me all the time. The Nether is fair game, absolutely. Absolutely. We've, I think, had 2 or 3 in the Nether so far. I think you even had one where, like, I was, like, mining for the ancient debris and quartz at that time, and I just, like, randomly got, you know, I'm, like, dug down 6 blocks, and it was, like, nothing. I wonder how it duped. That's interesting. Treka Trooper, welcome back, by the way. I'm pretty good. My wrist hurt today. Oh, no, Gina. Onset carpal tunnel is a very serious injury. But, no, I'm doing well, by the way, Gina, today. Doing well. Doing swell. Had to do a little dig straight down. Oh, and he broke lanterns? Oh. Oh, guys, let's not start duping some things, okay? Let's not start duping some things. But, Adrian, as much as I would love a beacon, I cannot afford one yet. I don't have another star or anything yet. Keyword yet. Very soon, though. Very soon. It's just getting stitched. I have a sneak peek of what they... Oh, I had a sneak peek of what they look like. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. By the way, just for testing, then be getting rid of it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm about to start duping the auto cell chest. Oh, my goodness. Server's broken. Server's broken. Server's absolutely broken. I also think I need to turn off a setting. I think I need to turn off a setting for the auto TNT setting. Like the auto duping for TNT. There's like a setting in it in like the essentials and whatnot. I forget the exact setting. Oh, that's just kind of... That's just kind of sad. I need to bring 2 from over here over. I gotta buy one now that they work. That is true. They do work. They very much do work. We did the testing. I can now like left click it too, boss, which is nice. Like, I don't know what was going on with it because like the odd part about it was I had like copied. I went on to like Eternos, downloaded the plugin and had like copied every single line of code over to like reset it pretty much. How is this different? This is alternating all in the same line. Where the other one was individual, not alternating. These ones just aren't segmented out. It's this design. Boom, boom. So they're all flip flop. So we did a test actually. So the one that you're seeing right now got a result of 25 in 5 minutes. That's the alt setup here. I then did an individual triplet. So there's an observer in the middle and then piston pretty much. And that resulted in 10. I then did a double. I then did the double, the original one where it was like in this case, piston, observer, piston, observer. I did that one, and that was to start off with. That got me 16 in 5 minutes. I then did, then broke it all in the same distance, the same amount of blocks. I got 7. I then did the same amount of sets, so the same amount of observers and pistons. I only got 6, which I think is kind of an outlier set, I would say, in my opinion. But the alternating setup got the most within 5 minutes, and it is like not... It's like not even close. And the one thing is what I always made sure to do was that they were always new stems. They were always new stems. So I broke all the stems again, and I then, bone mealed them up, and they were all new stems. So they were not like super mature ones yet, if that makes sense. Like some are. So it's not like that one is last and like it got the most because they're the most mature. Like, I made sure that those were, like, all consistent. And the reason why I wanted to redo it was because when I first did the double set, there was a part of me that maybe thought that there was some pumpkins in the hopper when I cleared out the chest. That was my thought process. I was like, oh, that one, yeah, that would definitely sway a lot. And so I just wanted to do the testing again. Just on a smaller scale. Which obviously, if you make as big as a scale with this individual set, like, oh, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Also now, hold on. Actually, I need to do this set first. I need to do this side. I need to get this all in. So this is slightly different. This is the beginning one that I had. This is the one that I started the season off with. Change to the double, then change to the individual. I felt like I was getting way less. I just felt like I was getting drastically less and less like pumpkins than I was when I was doing the double. It's kind of hard to note how it was with the individual. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe we did a little bit of testing, but it wasn't like a true like science experiment. So it was kind of hard to test it properly. So we go back to the drawing board. Alternating is technically the same amount of observers and pistons as the double stuff, though. Yes, so it is. It is. It's just in a different pattern. Where a pumpkin could go to either side, whereas the double one only allows it to go to one side. Which my theory was like always one. If you only force it to one side, then it allows all the stems to go to one side. So yes, so technically the alternating still has the exact same amount of double, it's just a different pattern. But since I did the individual, it took up more space, so technically this one will take up less space for the time being. For now, that is. But now that I know kind of what I'm doing, this should be a lot easier to like really set up, to be honest. Nick is boring. What is good? Welcome in. Shout out to all the people on the TikTok stream, by the way. We're almost at the 2,000 likes. If you guys haven't already, like up the live stream. We're almost at 2,000 likes, by the way. Oh, my inventory is almost full. I'm running out of redstone. No. I'm running out of redstone. Please spare me. Yeah, my inventory is like, it's so full right now. It's so clogged with all these cobblestone. Because I have way more cobblestone than what I originally had because I'm breaking all these double ones. So like I'm having I'm like having 40, so I'm having like 80 every section. There's like way more than I need in my inventory right now. I guess I could put some away for the moment being, I guess. Woo! But yeah, I love science. I love science experiments. Science and math. I took a lot of science classes in high school and college. Took as many as I theoretically could. Theoretically could. But yeah, even this one's produced. Like that one's like produced like on a mini line. Like that's produced. That has given me a lot. But this one might like generally go down to like 2, maybe 3 rows. Based on the outputs that I'm seeing right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I messed this up. Messed this up. My bad. I had 2 blocks in between it. Not one. There we go. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Let's get this line going. Let's get that line going. Okay. I hope that this is enough. This should not... Yeah, perfect. I still feel like maybe I missed a piston or something. I still feel like that's the case. Like I missed picking up a piston. We had the zombie. We have another villager zombie, which I'm like super hyped about. Which is honestly good news. Like honestly great news, to be honest. Oh, now wait, how is the How do I have 11 pistons now? I'm like losing pistons actively. How what? I don't know how I keep losing pistons. I don't know how guys, I'm gonna have to change that poster to some missing pistons, I think. I think so. Because theoretically, it feels like you place more pistons than observers, but you don't. You place the same amount. I mean, maybe you place 2. Oh, I wonder if it's because of this end block here. I wonder. It probably is. Because I feel like I'm placing a few more pistons every side. That's kind of what it seems to me is going on. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Now let's get this side set up. This side pumping out. Yeah, and I'm starting to see these things move a lot. I'm starting to see a lot of pumpkins broken on this side especially. Like, how many pumpkins is this? That was 5. That's a good amount of pumpkins. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, also, I think mobs have been picking them up too. I'm not gonna lie, because there's been mobs that keep getting stuck here. And like, if it's like a zombie, they're definitely picking it up. Though I haven't seen many zombies. I've seen a lot more creepers, and I saw a handful of pillagers there for a bit of time. Just chilling. So, yeah. Have no idea. And probably... It's kind of a nice bug. It's kind of a nice bug, I would say. Kind of a nice bug. You know, honestly, I think it's an MCMMO one. Because MCMMO has like a lot of glitching things where it's like you can't exploit fishing, you can't, you know, to grind things. So, I'm wondering if like in there it has like a cobblestone generator thing where it's like, hey, you can't cobblestone generate here. What if I told you if I bought 2 auto sell chests? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised you have the money. I don't know how you would have had the money. They're $500,000, no? Like $500,000. Like, I don't know if you have like the money in like the team or anything, because like obviously then your balance looks a little lighter than it is. Because I was surprised you even bought one in the first place. Embezzlement. It has to be part of the team money. Just so then your guys' money seems like really low. Pork's like, F that. I'm assuming that's probably how that works. That's funny. I mean, you were just in spawn. I don't know. Is she not on your... I mean, technically Pork is on your team, though, no? You guys are all on the BST. I don't know what FCB means or CGT. I know what CHL means. I know what that means. Pork's technically not on our team. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I understand that that's like she's not the money, but not the sole bred person on the team. What if I told you I bought one, but I want another one? Now, it would make sense that you bought one. That would make sense to me. How is this off? I'm such an idiot. I heard my name. No, you did not. That's funny. Yeah, I could. I'm just so intrigued as to how you guys got all the money. Like, it makes sense. You have an iron farm. You can sell a lot of money. You can get a lot of money very quickly. Emeralds, too. Emeralds sell for a lot. Pumpkin farms. Like, I've been able to get a lot of money, too. Like, it's not out of the realm of, like, possibility. It's just, like, I feel like I haven't seen the money go up as much. Then maybe I gotta look at what you guys have been selling in the thing to, like, fully understand. You're getting kicked from BST tax evasion. Well, I've already seen 2 people get locked up for tax evasion on the Chunk SMP. They were over there with guard 2. And that is, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see the transaction logs. Because it would make a lot of sense. Like, I'm not gonna be like, nah, you guys can't do that. Oh, also, I never did my dig straight down that Isabel got me. I never did that. Sorry, Isabel. Let me do that now. Who be getting locked? Well, it was Mars and Luna. They both found a way inside of the little ring around there where guard 2 is. I just hadn't even noticed that I hadn't done it yet. If only I had telekinesis again, man. If only. If only. It's a rare... I see Manny's just like chilling over at the far side of my base. I'm sure there's a sign there in front of him. I'm sure of it. There's still a little bit of like strawberry... Or no, was it peach line? Golden peach. There's still a little bit of peach electrolytes in there. So like a hint of peach. By the way, Fear Turtle, thank you so much for hitting that follow and welcome to the Nation 07 Up 2. You're welcome in, by the way. How you doing today? Mayonnaise, welcome back. Welcome back, Mayonnaise. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da. That didn't happen to me, son. Can I still think might have been another axe or made one or even found one or dropped one? I don't know. I'm so confused as to that. The scandal that swept the nation. The scandal that swept the Chunk S&P money hangry. I like that. That's funny. That's a funny name. That's funny. The LeBron Glazers. That's a name. The LeBron Glazers. I miss seeing Mooney on the streams, or I miss seeing Mooney on the Chunk S&P. I need my LeBron Glazers. So the Minecraft music oversteps its boundary. It's at 20% and it's blasting. What is mine at? Mine's pretty low. Yeah, mine's at 3% and it feels very loud. We played a few tunes in the jukebox at like the end of my chest, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's like a lot. He's just working a lot in creative right now. He's working on building this thing in creative before he built it in. Or before he light Maticas it. Yeah. He was lurking earlier. I don't know if he's lurking now, but he was lurking earlier. We got redstone, though. I mean, I've only made one axe and one sword unless I got an axe from breaking lanterns. I'm generally confused as to how that happened, you know? How it happened. That's an interesting one, I will say. It's a very interesting one. I say we ban them. He's been on for... how long have I been streaming? He's been on for 3 hours and 3 minutes. And he's already banned. They have admitted to duplication glitching. Or no, it was Sunken, technically. Sorry, I'm thinking of Good for What. My apologies. Allegations. That's so funny. I don't know how... How did I get so much? Oh my goodness, I just got 5 stacks of netherite ingots. This thing is pumping, man. This thing is pumping. Yeah, oh my god, this thing is pumping right now. They have admitted to duplication glitching. Oh my goodness. And you have admitted to embezzlement. So... tax fraud or duplication, like... they're kind of one and the same, if you ask me. They kind of represent the same thing. The chunk rules don't say anything about tax fraud. Is this another thing that we need to go to court over, or... but it does about dupe. You are right, and... you are right. Maybe we'll have to update the new Chunk SMP, rules for Season 3. For Season 3. Or Season 4. Jeez, I can't even remember what season we're on. Season 4, guys. It's okay, guys. I have onset dementia. It happens. Runs in the family. I don't know anyone in our family that has dementia. I'm the first of my family. You know how people will say, like, oh, I'm the first of my family to, like, graduate from college. Yeah, I'm the first of my family to have dementia. I mean, it was at 300,000. Well, now it's not high. Now it's at 79,000. Which would check out to you buying a book. By the way, Gabs, what is good? How are you doing today, Gabs? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Were you playing Fortnite today? Because I obviously don't see you on the server, so I'm assuming you were probably playing Fortnite today. Getting banned in 1 day speedrun. Let's go. I've seen people get banned earlier, and that's not a flex. But Gabs, great to see you in here. Oh, very smart. That's smart. I was going to say, because you had 320,000 or just shy of it. That's smart. But yes, Gabs, how are you, Nationers? Welcome into all the Raiders. You went to most episodes of chat for Gabs with the raid party of 2. How are you doing today, Gabs? No, just some Minecraft with my friend. Oh, very nice. Very fun. How was the collab stuff? How was playing Minecraft with your friend? Oh, we're not there. We're not there yet. Sorry. I thought it was that part of the song. It was not. Now I look like an idiot. Awkward. Awkward. How do you know I went to spawn? Are you stalking me? No, I don't know why it tells me in chat. It says the boss entered. It's the world guard. I have them all. I have all the notifications for the regions off. You know what I mean? But it tells me when you guys go to spawn. When I was creating the world guard, it tells me when you guys go to spawn, and it tells me guys when you leave the area. If that makes sense. So, that's how I know. I'll probably hop onto the server in a bit. Yes. Gabs, today might not be a great day. I'm gonna finish up this pumpkin farm, and then I need to go eat. Because I started streaming at 3, so I need to go eat. My mom's making tacos. But Gabs, certainly if not today, tomorrow, absolutely. Absolutely. I streamed a little bit earlier today because my mom's making tacos, and I don't want to miss out on dinner tonight like I have the last 2 weeks, where like food's like kind of out, or it's like put in the refrigerator and I have to heat it up again. So I wanted to enjoy dinner tonight. But certainly not today, but definitely tomorrow, for sure. But yeah, my mom, she was like, do I make tacos or enchiladas? I'm like, we haven't had tacos in a long time, so like, we gotta go with tacos. So my mom's making some tacos tonight. And I'm setting up a new system for the pumpkin farm that we've been working on. Taco Tuesday! Exactly. My thoughts, exactly. That's just the exact words. It was like said in a LeBron James voice too. Like LeBron James was like... LeBron James was in my head. Taco Tuesday! We can't say that on a commercial. Can't say it on Taco Bell. Kind of crazy. Apparently Taco Tuesday is like a trademarked... Somebody holds a trademark to it, which is kind of crazy to like trademark a phrase like that. Like, it's like a phrase that a lot of people say. So, I don't know. Yeah, boss. It's unfortunate. Geno Smith looked like the Geno Smith of old. It was a rough game. The watch party was great, man. The watch party was freaking awesome. Like, I had so much fun. The watch party was great. Yeah, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, just not the game that I would have hoped for, especially after how good of a game we had week 1 against the Patriots. So yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, the game was so freaking late, and like, I guess you would have fallen asleep like right as the game started. The game was so late. It started at 7 p.m. Eastern time, or Pacific Standard Time, excuse me. It was just such a late game. Like, everyone on the Eastern time, it ended at like 10. So yeah, I don't blame you for falling asleep, especially at your desk too. I've fallen asleep at my desk, I think twice. My sister's fallen asleep at the computer a few times. But yeah, we gotta bounce back. We have the Commanders coming up, maybe without Jaden McDaniels. Yes, I call him Jaden McDaniels. It's what I've always called him. His name's Jaden Daniels. But I call him Jaden McDaniels all the time, so I'm going to continue to call him Jaden McDaniels for the rest of the time. Oh? No. So, oh, yep. You pick it up. Yep. I was waiting for you to kind of see. Yep. Because with the GUI, just so you can't break it. Yeah. I see what you mean. Then it's like a pickup. Yeah. Yep. You're all good. And you can double stack them, by the way, too, boss. Which I think I might have told you about. Where you can, if you buy like 2 of them, you can buy them in tandem. Sorry guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just bird noises. Sorry. Perfect. There we go. And then we have, yeah, we've lost a little bit of observers just because of these end blocks and whatnot. But I still think we make these rows. I think that's technically equal. Lip drill, exactly. You know, you never know when you just need to burst out in song. You never know when you need to just start doing some acapella. You just never know. You just never know. And that's just what I'm doing, man. That's just what I'm doing. I'm just doing a little bit of my lip, like you're talking about, a little bit of my lip exercises. You gotta warm up the muscles. There's muscles in your face that need to get warmed up. People can knock on that all they want, but you gotta warm up your face muscles. You know, I'm going through a foot injury right now, and I am what is it? Like when I go out and I go you know, go on a walk and I go I do things like go outside and I go walking. It's kind of crazy to say, but I have to warm up my feet muscles. I have to warm up my feet muscles. I have to warm up the tissue in my feet to get blood flowing into my feet so that my feet don't hurt. So, kind of crazy to say, but that's the reality. That's the reality. I got to get those feet muscles. Gotta get those feet muscles nice and tuned up. Gotta get them tuned up. I'm gonna sell a little bit of the cobblestone. Oh, why am I selling it? Why am I selling it? Jared, why are you selling that? Why? Why are you selling that? Why? There's no... You should put it in your chest, Jared. Should put it in your chest. Why are you selling? Oh, that's just... yeah, that's... just not what I want to see there. Not what you want to see. Sell GUI. Let's get all the pumpkins in there. Nice. Let's get all the pumpkins in there. Tara, what is good? How are you doing today? Great to see you in here, Tara. I want to check how the video did. We had a big raid in yesterday's stream, which is so freaking awesome. So amazing. Shout out to all the people that joined into the watch party on the YouTube stream. That was so freaking cool. We had a big raid by one of like a big creator too, which was like super cool. Super awesome. I'm excited to see that channel continue to grow collectively and whatnot. Jared, I might make my base underground. Ooh. Very nice. I guess Kuzcotopia was kind of like a subsurface build. It's kind of nice. I did enjoy it. No, Kai Sinat did not raid me on YouTube. No. Though I've been watching the Mafia-thon, watching a little bit. I like watching the interviews and whatnot. I was watching this powwow that was going on the stream yesterday. Thought that was pretty cool. Especially as a native. Thought that was really fun to watch. But, no. No, Tom Grossi, he's actually, he's a comedian. He does these watch parties for the YouTube, for some of the games and whatnot. And he was doing a watch party for the Raiders and the Chargers. And during halftime, he, like, sent a bunch of his viewers over to the stream. And, yeah, they were like, hey, like, Tom Grossi raid, like, we just came from the stream, or, you know, indicating, you know, that they came from there. And, yeah, it was super kind. Like, I was just like, I came back down from letting Acro in and whatnot. I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. Yeah, I did see the damn near Dream Blunt rotation going on. I saw all the clips of it and whatnot. I tuned in a little bit, but it's just not like, that's not all my type of content to watch. But it's nice to tune in and see what's happening on occasion. I was there when he was doing the powwow with the Native American tribe. He, the sub counter got to like an hour left. And then, it got a little greedy there for a sec, which is kind of funny. So yeah, Let's go ahead. I'm going to sell. No, actually, I'm not yet. Nope. No. No. Put those away. We need some dirt. I need some dirt. It would have been crazy. I've been in a few Kai streams. I feel like he doesn't raid a whole lot. Yeah, even then I don't raid a whole lot. So, I think I still need to set up. Yeah, I still need to set up. I haven't even placed pumpkin stuff on the side. So we need to do that. We need to do that. Yeah, there is a lot of ads. Yeah. There's a lot of ads. I understand, like, now, like, I'm okay with sitting through ads, like, even though most of, like, the AdSense is going to him, like, I'm okay with a little bit of it. Like, I'm okay with ads on occasion, you know. Like, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bug me too much. I mean, I'm normally just passively viewing it anyways. I did my silk touch. R.I.P. man. I did my silk touch. Not my, yeah. I don't know why I'm using cobblestone. I just think aesthetically it'll look nice if cobblestone's just a consistent there. I need about a stack. Yeah, he's making a lot of money from those ads. That is for sure. That is for sure. Because, like, also, he's also in the Plus program. The Twitch Plus program. So, like, he's already earning more money percentage-wise from that, like, than even I would. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess in an incentive, it incentivizes you to sub for the month. You know what I mean? Maybe I do a subathon and I'll give 99% of my ad revenue to charity, but then there's the 1% that goes to me, and I just have the max amount of ads on. You're not even watching. You're not even watching the stream, just watching ads. Just for like an entire month, just all the money from the streams for that month go to charity or something. But it's just ads on ads. You don't even get to watch me play a game. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been kind of fun. Like, I've been enjoying, like, the, you know, people coming in, like, sharing what they want to share. It is kind of nice. And I'm sure, like, as a creative, like, that's definitely kind of what he's evolved into, for sure. Like, it's just a smart move. It's something that's already out there. You know, something that people already know kind of culturally. It's like it's not like he's taking from like an 80s, you know, game show that nobody knows, you know. But that is certainly the characteristic that's definitely going on. Because as creators, like, talking to a lot of creators, and especially like when they're making content, they always try and fit themselves into like something that's already out there. So like think about like Mr. Beast kind of feels like Oprah in a way, like very big spectacle, right? Like Airrack is always like right now, or at least last year when he was making a lot of videos, his was very much like Robin Hood, where like he's sneaking into events where like Robin Hood is known for taking from the rich, giving to the poor, right? The other side of it is you look at like maybe someone like Ryan Trahan. Like Ryan Trahan is like an arc of like a person, is like, it feels like very sit down personal relationship. It feels very much like even some of those like survivalist shows in a way, even if it's not like survivalist content, but it seems like you're just like in the world of Ryan. It's literally Ryan's Toy World, but Ryan Trahan edition. That'd be funny. But yeah, donate all the money to the Chug SMP server cost. It is $30 a month for 5 gigabytes, which it runs pretty smoothly. I mean, the TPS hasn't looked great as of recent. I think most of it is just because we're finding new chunks, and when it loads in new chunks, it is... Ooh, it gets a little spicy and dicey. For sure. I kind of just want to end this segment. So I need... I think I have all my observers still? Yeah. Kind of want to end my segment. 1, 2, 3... No, I keep doing this wrong. Keep doing this all wrong. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. So I need one more observer, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 piston. 7 piston and 1 observer. Perfect. We can make that happen. I still got wood on me. I still got wood on me. All right, so let's make the pistons first. All right, we're cooked there. I need a little bit more wood. Need a little bit more wood here, Nationers. Okay, let's grab some more wood. Now let's... we're also out of cobblestone. Now, we got the final piston. Perfect. I can put this back. I can put all of... No, I still need that. Ah! Food! 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 Come back. Come back, food. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just want to finish this section, which is kind of crazy if you ask me, that we just turned basically everything that we picked up and we turned it into 3 segments instead of 4. That is actually kind of nuts, to be honest. There we go. Perfect. We got to grab some more cobblestone here. Kind of out of it. Kind of out of some cobblestone. Then I got to enjoy those tacos. I got to enjoy those tacos. I think they're probably ready. I can't tell. Like, I'm sure if I open my window, I'm sure I can smell it. But I want to make this into this. Perfect. Grab this. Perfect. Perfect. And now all that we need to do is we need to set up this. Perfect. And now all of these are going to start to grow. And since all of them are starting to grow, if we start looking, we could do a little 5-minute timer. I'm okay with waiting for like a little 5 minutes here. Let me go put some stuff back here. Yes, what's good, Braden? I say hi to you and you didn't respond. Hi, Braden. Welcome in again. I know you've been here, but welcome in again. Let's put that in there. And then I still have stone. Stone I'm just going to have to sell for right now. I'm just going to have to sell. Perfect. Wood can go in here. Pumpkin seeds could actually be sold. That can go in there. This can go in there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Bone meal can go in here. There we go. And then we can put glass in there. We have an extra hopper. We have an extra hopper of some sort. Yeah, we should be fine, though. We should be fine. Let's do a nice little 5-minute timer, seeing how much we can maximize on this. I know, and the one thing is that not all of these are grown yet over here, so, like, this we'll be able to probably get even more than what we have right now, which I think is a nice thing to have. A nice place to be in. But luckily, a full chest gets you 9,000, man. Full chest gets you 9,000, which, if you ask me, that is nice. Which means... Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll start a nice little 5-minute timer here. We'll see how much we get. I just got 24 diamonds from a 20-block radius. That's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and AFK up here. And like I mentioned, not all of these are grown, so like expect this number to be higher. But yes, also, Jared, you know what's crazy? What is crazy, Brayden? What is crazy, huh? Tara, welcome back, by the way. Welcome back. We also have a nice villager. I need to give him a harvester, which I might grab one really fast. Crazy? Oh. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I don't know why I'm hiding here. Yeah, we have 12 people on, which is insane. I think the highest amount is either 12 or 15. I don't know why, like, there's a 3 difference there, but, like, non-event having this many people on, it's been so nice. And I've been really happy because now with the claims, like, I feel a little bit more secure in adding people onto the server. You know what I mean? Like, I feel a little bit safer in that instance. Because, like, with the claims, like, there is, like, nothing... Like, there's nothing in the way of it. And I was always just like, ah, man, Oh, man. I had my Jennifer Coolidge rendition. The claims are expensive, though. But you have to think about when you start playing and when you start buying. Like, you can buy them for $100, like, if you have the money for it. The other side of it is, though, you have to think about how long, maybe if you are AFK, and maybe, you know, how long you are playing. Like, mind you, Erica, you probably have also one of the widest bases, too. It does probably seem like a lot to get. But, at least from my experience, like, what is it? Claim blocks here. I have 30,000. I got, even just this stream over the last 3.5 hours, I have gotten 240. And so, like, you at least each day, you can get up to 1,000. You get up to 1,700 if you're there. Yeah, and like, yeah. I think the important parts, obviously, you know, maybe you have a few chests that you want to, you know, make sure that nobody touches. Like, if somebody, like, destroyed that tree, I'm like, that's not the biggest of deal. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the biggest of deals. But, yeah, certainly, I think you have to think about when you start playing. And over the course of, like, weeks and months, like, as you start getting more playtime, and once you start setting up systems to probably make a good amount of money, like, you could probably buy it. The one thing that I didn't want is just that, like, everyone had all their claims, like, right away, you know? And, like, 16K, 30K. Like, I have 30K right now. I got 30,854. Which I don't AFK overnight, which I think Isabel does, which would make sense why she's caught up. What about if I'm emotionally attached to that tree? Then you can claim it. Then you can grab a golden shovel and you can claim it. We have a minute 30 left, Nationers. Minute 30 to see how much we got. I also think I picked up a pumpkin. Woo! Woo! Baby! I know, guys, it takes about, I don't know why it always takes like 3 hours to do this. Yeah, like 10K is good. That's 100 by 100 area. Like, that's still a pretty sizable area. It's not like a lot. But over the course of like weeks and months, as you start getting more money, and you have to prioritize like what you want. Like, if you don't care about any of the enchants right now, like maybe claim box are what you want. Like, yeah, I'm hoping to expand mine more as I continue to play and as I spend money. 418,000. Yeah, we got to get more money, man. We got to get more money. Actually, I can't do it yet. I could get slabs. How do you make a harvester? Is it just a bunch of slabs, right? 36. That'd be Manny with 6K blocks. I like to see that, Manny. One, two, three. Composter. 20 seconds, Nationers. 20 seconds to see how much we got. 20 seconds to see how much we got in 5 minutes with roughly around the same, but also considering that we don't have every single one of these up yet. And didn't for the most part. Timer is done. Yeah, I think Tara probably did it via chat because you could do like chat color and then you could do underline and whatnot. I hate bold in Minecraft. It just looks really bad. I don't know. It's nothing to do with your chat message, Tara. I've just never liked it. Yeah, you could do like an easy. There's a bunch of websites. Yeah, there's no permissions in the GUI, but you could actually do chat color through there, which you shouldn't be able to. Just because then it makes the chat look like really kind of crazy and whatnot. Like, just keeping to one color is like, I think, more ideal. So, all of that to say, Nations, we got 3 stacks and 29. Yeah, I did have to reset the server last night. Or was it last night? I think I did have to reset the server last night or the night before. And luckily there was like a few people. It was you and Pork, and Tara was on, but Tara hopped back on and whatnot. So, Nationers, that means if... That's 5 minutes worth, by the way. That's 5 minutes. And that's even up there with the double, by the way. That's even up there with the double. That's even up there with the double. Yeah. Well, actually, that's more than the double. Because the mass test got me 60. Well, to be fair, I don't actually know if this is all the same size, actually. So I can't say that that actually is the same size. But it's still a lot. It is still a lot. And, I mean, if by any means we go back to the double, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. So we got $696 in 5 minutes. So if I go to my calculator here, let's pull out the trusty calculator, right? Let's go I'm just going to go 700 because I feel that's probably what we could properly get. Times 12 is 8,400. So that'd be about a little under a chest every hour, roughly. A little under a chest every hour. Which is kind of crazy, man. And you could always expand this. You could always make this a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know if there's a thing in the chat color that I could turn off where, like, you can only do it through the GUI or you pick a color. I don't exactly know. Maybe I have to look at that. Because I also want the chat to look good on the server. Like, if the chat's just going to be a bunch of different things or people have, like, X out chats, like, it just looks kind of messy, you know? I don't think gradients are bad. Like, I think gradients are fine. But, yeah, so with Minecraft hex codes, you could do basically a lot of the base color. You could also do hex codes too. But like, let's say if I wanted to do like, let's maybe go to like chat color and I want to do bold. So like, I want to do gold and bold. So I do and L and then I do gold. Invalid command. Gold. Hello? I'm sure there's probably a thing to this. By the way, Jared, thank you again so much for being here. But and L makes things bold. So anything you see bold on the chat, like the chunk shop, that is because of that. It doesn't work for you. Interesting. By the way, Jared, thank you so much for the hydration. And thank you again so much for being here. Much love out to you. Hope that you have an amazing rest of your night. I know it's late. I'm probably going to be heading out here really soon. Oh, you're saying going and L? Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Yeah, the Minecraft hex codes. And then you could do like, I could do and M high, and that crosses it out. I could do and, is it and S? And S high? No. And R's reset, and M strike through, and N. It's probably and N. Yeah, and N's underscore. Yeah, that's just how all of the things go. And K. Oh, yeah. And K is all the glyphs and whatnot. All the randomness to it. Like the Minecraft enchantment. Yeah. Yeah, all you do is just type. You have to type those hex codes prior to your message, which you're not going to do every time. It's kind of why you can't technically add it already into your chat. Because it makes the chat look really messy. And as a server owner, I don't like that. So, all of that to say... Oh! Let me do the composter guy really fast. I want to get a good pumpkin trade. Let me get this... Oh, let me grab a rail really fast. And let me grab a minecart. Or I might have to craft a minecart. Should have a rail, though. Should have plenty of rails. Let me craft the minecart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me craft this. I want to grab... Here we go. I don't like this, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I mean, it allows people to do it, so maybe I just got to look at the config. Maybe I got to look at the config for said plugin and whatnot. So I want this guy here. I want him there. So if I do... Oh, I can't break that. Oh, wait. You're actually a good guy now. Hold on. But you can't escape yet. The dock. It's the dock, baby. Perfect. I mean, if you're just going to keep moving, I'm just going to keep blocking this off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Can you just get into the... Can you get into the little minecart, please, by the way? Can we... Props for the best. Oh, no. Are you doing, like, / with it, Isabel? Okay. Now... Now we have 2 of these sections. I'm gonna draw these a little bit back. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. So now I need to put a composter in front of this dude. And I need him to take on a pumpkin for me. Mind taking on a pumpkin for me? You want a job? Is it not light enough for you? Hello? Yes, it does work. Carrots, beetroot. Not bad, not great. Not bad, not great. Give me that composter, baby. Take the job. Wheat for emerald and bread. No siree. No can do. Can you send me some pumpkins, by the way? Sometimes you have to look away. They get performance anxiety. They're like, come on. Come on. You're the doc. You're the doc, baby. You're the doc. No, that's not exactly it. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, spooky. Not carrots. I would like... There we go. Okay, that's still carrots. Okay, P-U-M-K-I-N. Pumpkin. Give me a pumpkin. Please. I wouldn't want a job either. But you get a... Look at how cool his little dirt thing is. Look at how his little dirt thing is. I kind of forgot that you could, if that makes sense. So, like, I started buying my food from there and whatnot, which, honestly, I don't really mind. That might be something that might have to get rid of. Like, I don't know if it's like, because I think a lot of people just have a lot of money right now too, and whatnot. Yeah. I bought a steak for like 400, which like maybe the price can go up a little bit, you know, because like, please don't get rid of it. Just make it more expensive. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. I might just make it more expensive. Cause then at least like you are spending money constantly. You know what I mean? Like you're always going to be spending money if that's just how you're going to buy it, you know? Like maybe I make it like that 1200 range where it's like, it definitely is a hit. You know, it takes a while to get like 1200, but you're going to have steak forever. You're probably going to get that money back anyways by the time. Oh, I think, aren't pumpkin trades on the bottom? Yeah, pumpkin trades are going to be on the bottom. I don't think pumpkin trades are going to spawn on the top. Hold on, let me check. This is how I check. Let me check. It's a protest to get 1200. But like, I have like a good system. Does everyone have a system that's equivalent to said system? Not necessarily, right? So it's hard to gauge in that. You say we, right? Elytra is not for sale, no. Oh, frick. I hate that I don't have this on. Let me switch. Let me switch, please. Mending. Where do I have my pumpkin guys? Oh, I moved. No? Oh, my pumpkin guy people are back here. Nope. Huh? Oh, never mind. Okay, you're there. Pumpkin's there. So, like, I'm just kind of hoping that I can get pumpkins. Because I'm not seeing any pumpkins on top. By the way, Goober Bell, what is good? How are you doing today? I'm not seeing pumpkins on top. Like, pumpkins aren't spawning. The highest it was this guy. And he was at spot 4. But yes, we are doing good tonight. We're doing well. Yeah, I had to swap back because that's why I was testing. So I think I just need to take like a good trade. Like, I think if I'm going to take a trade, oh, this one's that's kind of a good trade, no? Like, it has wheat and... I just don't know about wheat, though. Wheat and carrots? Wheat and carrots aren't bad. Wheat and carrots aren't bad. Oh, I want to take it. Oh, but Goober, how are you doing today? Great to see you in here. We could probably get that one again. I just want to get a good trade and lock him in. That's not a bad trade at all. I'm probably going to get consistently 20 with this. Let me lock him in. Let me see if I can get to like the next tier. The one thing is I'm like, I desperately need pumpkins. Because I can like, I mean, I could always sell pumpkins at any price, but the cheaper the better. Oh my goodness, I'm eating tacos so life is good. I'm about to go eat some tacos, actually. That's funny. That is so funny. That is hilarious because I'm going to go eat some tacos here in a split second. I wanted to get this guy activated before I leave and go eat some tacos myself. That's so funny. What type of tacos are you having? Let's go ahead, do this, get all of this fortuned. There we go. That's 30. I'm just gonna go all the way down. I'm just gonna go all the way down. If you want bow meal, you take the bow meal. Is selling pumpkins for emeralds more on a 1-to-1 ratio? Ooh, that's a great question. I would say that it's probably better to sell them for emeralds, just because if... Oh, I say this only because, like, it's going to be the ratio is... And you can just look at sell price, because it's going to be 1-to-1. Man, mind you, I'm hoping that it's 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald, because it was like 16 last time. You know, like it was 16. Like, it might be able to get down there. TPS is shot right now. Oh my god, TPS? Anyone? Anyone exploring extensively right now? Perfect. That should be enough. 7 pumpkins for at least 1 emerald to even out. Let's hope. I mean, mind you, we might not even get this. Okay, we pray. We pray. We pray. I'm also going to look at the... Yeah, Sunkin's definitely. He's just finding new chunks right now. That makes sense. Good for what's in the netherite. Or no, he's at the end farm right now. Yeah. Yeah, Sunkin's exploring. You're fine. Go ahead and explore. Do what you want to do. I just want to make sure. Yes! Oh, and it's 1. And it's 1. Oh, fish tacos. Very nice. I think my mom's making... she might be making pork tacos. Or... she might be making... chicken taco? I don't think it's chicken. She never does chicken tacos. You're at X20. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably why, boss. That's funny. That's so funny. That's probably why. I'm like, the TPS is like half right now. Oh, and we got melons. Let's go. Let's go. That's good. That's really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good trade, if you ask me. Actually a really good trade. Because I just sold basically 16, maybe a little bit more, 29 pumpkins for 659. I got 1 for 1. Yeah, basically it was supposed to be 6, which I would have been good anyways. Which, like, the one downside is it's very minimal because you can't continue to do this every day. Like, this one's now 3, and they're starting to push the price. But even then, that's actually pretty good margins. Basically, it's 1 pumpkin for 1 emerald, which if we look at the sell price of emeralds, that's $22.69, and farming is $3.15. So, no, it's one emerald for 1 because it's 1. It's dashed out. Because the dash number is like what it would have been. But now it's 3 just because of the boosted upgrades. Like this one's only 1. Like this one's 19. This one's 4. So it's the non-dashed out number. It says 6. But the thing about it is since it's a discounted price. Yeah, so it was originally. But since this guy was a zombie villager that I turned into a villager. Oh, and I can get golden carrots this way too. Might actually be cheaper. Yeah. Discount it. Why? Yeah. Yeah, both of these guys were zombie villagers that yeah. They're not like, guys, I'm the owner. I get a discounted price. No, I play just like you guys. play on the same wavelength. I still need to... My homes are a little too much, though. But yes, Sivaro, sounds good. I hope that you enjoyed dinner. I'm probably going to AFK this and head out for dinner as well. Because I got to go eat some tacos, guys. I got to go eat some tacos. Can you keep doing that for discounted, or is it I think it's just capped one time. I don't know too much about discounted zombie villager prices. I think it's only one, though. I think you can only do it one time. So, like, I don't think I can turn these guys back into a zombie villager and then make them back into a villager again. I don't know. I'm not, like, villagers are not my specialty. So I might be wrong by saying that, but I think I'm pretty right in that regard. However, Nationers, by the way, Spidey's on Twitch. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, this is the worst timing because I'm about to head out. I'm going to go eat some tacos. My mom made some tacos today. But I do want to thank you guys again so much for everyone who tuned into today's stream. Hope that you guys did enjoy a little bit of the action. I lost my telekinesis and my tunneling pickaxe. So I'm hoping tomorrow... by this time, we have $500,000 to buy an auto sell chest so that we can, in essence, we can start the base flattening once again. I wanted to do today, but change of plans, guys. However, Nationers, thank you guys again so much for being here. I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your night, day, wherever you guys are, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully around the same time. Probably around 3 or 4, depending on how editing goes. But 07 and peace! Peace! Oh, what a good 07. Let's go.